minute, chat. Working on some stuff. Pulling up the stream. Just give me a minute. Okay. Let me pull this up. What's this? Wait for the live chat to open up because it fucking sucks. Love it when this happens. I don't know if anybody's in chat right now, so sorry if I miss you. Honestly, I can probably take this off because, like, it's cool enough in my room, but it's not cold, and I don't feel like wearing this the whole time. So, give me a second. Okay. Alright. Hi, chat. Can this please work? Of course it starts up. It's always when I, like, decide to reload it. Like, I press Control, and then I'm about to press R, and then it, like, doesn't do the thing. It's annoying. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. What's on this? Okay. That's just grades for attendance and whatnot. Come on, dude. Chat, please work. I hate YouTube sometimes. It doesn't like anything but Google because it's owned by Google. Fucking bullshit ass type shit. Like, actually kind of stupid. Let me open up chat, you piece of shit. Chat. I'm tired. Honestly, I was like really considering, like, there's a few things I was considering doing. I was considering doing an assignment, and then I was considering going to the store, and then I was considering sleeping, and I was still planning to probably stream today, just because why not? But hi Sky, welcome to the chat, and now I can finally actually pop the chat out, close Opera, and put this down there. There we go. Yeah, I can see exactly everything you've said, but whatever. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I just got home from classes, so yay. I'm tired. Anyways, I have burger. It looks really bad from this angle. What's a good angle? Why is there lettuce on the bottom of this one? That's odd. Yeah, I have burger. I had them last night, and I normally get at least one to have lunch. Let me go grab a napkin or two. Excuse me.
Did you come out from classes already, or?
Chris, this is my mom. Hi. Carlos grandmother. Yeah.
We are on our way to lunch, and we are kind of rushing because I have class in less than an hour.
How is the school going?
It's going well.
Oh, I'm glad you could get in, you know.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. Nice to see you,
Of
Chris.
course, you're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
See you later, man.
Alright, chat, I'm here. Yeah, Mr. Beast off thumbnail. I just keep using the Wojak from the Subnautica post that I made. I have no idea what's going on in chat. Probably just stuff like that. But yeah, burger, it's a decent burger. It's cheap, it's like $3. So like, it's worth it. So yeah. Probably gonna turn off my camera for a bit just so that I can actually eat. Because I don't feel like having a messy burger in front of all of y'all. I'll talk, but like, you know, I don't like having lettuce on a burger. I don't like warm lettuce, so like salads that have meat on them or like warm meat, I don't care for those. Burgers with lettuce, I hate that. There's like certain sandwiches, like my old colleges, their chicken sandwiches, that shit worked. But yeah, like the lettuce had like a nice crunch to it on that sandwich, and on these they don't. Plus, I don't think this burger comes with. No. I like salad. I actually really like salad. I just don't like warm lettuce. So if there's like a warm meat on the salad, like grilled chicken, I don't care for it as much. You're sad and desperate. So much for can't roast you back, bitch. You literally said you invited that shit, bro. Bro really said, "Oh, you can't roast me back." Gets roasted. Ah! Welcome in solitary. Solitary. Hey, I will gladly admit that I am not cool. So like, you know. But do I care? Not really. Not really actually. I don't really care. No voice crack. I just made my voice go higher. I don't really care. And coming from somebody who constantly sounds prepubescent, that is rich. Mm-hmm. Whatever you say. That's why you come crying back to me whenever somebody dumps you. You know, I'm just munching on a burger, for real. Almost done. Yeah, I just happen to have a decent microphone. And it's a bit sensitive, just like Sky. Alright, water bottle. You gotta stay hydrated, chat. Ain't even done nothing, head ass. Alright. We can probably actually start now. So, alright. Let me just kind of, Oh, what's this email? I don't want to read my email. LinkedIn, not Lincoln. Whatever. Oh, collect shadow. I just need to, I haven't shaved. I need to shave again. That took me like at least 2 or 3 minutes, dude. That's like, for American sized portions, that's not bad. That's fairly small. Plus I eat fast. That's good. Inventory's empty. So nothing much has really happened. Oh yeah, that's right. How many people are online? I'll wait for a couple more people. I'm passing out Valentine's on the server sometime soon. But I can show you what they are. Let me just go over here and show you all the progress updates on whatever it's called, the museum. No updates on the actual build, but when it comes to like, what's it called, the exhibits and stuff, I'm still working on it. I'm still adding exhibits and things like that, and I'm worried I'm not gonna have enough space in the actual museum itself, because it is relatively small for the amount of different items and like collections and things like that. So I'm definitely most likely going to, I'm debating adding a little bit more of a front entrance here, because I have like 3 blocks to work with. Technically that's not great, but you know, been no lifing. What do you mean no lifing? Literally been going to class more than I've been playing this game. I mean, the outside of the build isn't perfect, but like, it's decent texturing. It's kind of what I envisioned. The inside definitely looks decent. It just needs, first, I wish I could change these to slabs, but tumblestone slabs, but they're not. But like, for the most part, it's a decent build. I just need to actually do the interior, because I haven't done this yet. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. So, I mean, I'm not like an amazing builder. I'll be completely honest. I am not a builder. Like, well, it's not meant to be looked at from up close, and it's, again, it's not done. But like, the main building isn't bad. It's what I wanted. It's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I've got a bunch more exhibits. So I've got copies of all the Valentine's cards I was working on. Some different cards that I've gotten from like actual other server members. Things like the Dragon Egg. Really rare trims because we don't actually have mobs. No, I didn't want poop. I wanted like a layered building with a couple different materials. Got another shiny Lechonk. Just a bunch of rare items that I've been getting, trophies, things like that, just things from the server, like sentimental things that I can kind of show off. I'm probably gonna make a exhibit for the richest player in the server, just because I've got a couple items from him. But you know, no, I thought about using stone, but like personally, I like the mud look to it on the outside. I think it just fits what I'm going for a little bit more. So, and like, I used stone. Like this, I used stone. So, pretty happy with that. Not really any other builds that I've done here. But what I have been working on, and where we're going to be today, I have no idea what you're talking about. TR. So what I have been working on is this. Me and a few others, we are working on a giant public area for the server. And I'm not going to state all of the plans just because I'm pretty sure most of those are confidential. But what I'm going to do, I don't build houses out of mud. I prefer building them out of wood and stone. But like other builds, I'll definitely use other blocks. But yeah, today what I want to do is I want to probably get rid of all of this. I want to kind of do a lot more on this, and then I want to place a bunch of the Blackstone. And I want to probably start getting rid of the towers, and I think that's what I'm going to start with, just because I kind of feel like it. That'll probably be the play. So let me grab some rockets. Oh my god, are these... Damn, Flight Duration 3. Okay. Voice is annoying. So is yours. Let's just start with the big one. Screw it. I want to try and get the most out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to do this. And this is definitely going to get me a bunch of obsidian. I'm probably going to use this on, like, my, what are they called? I'm going to put a bunch of this into my obsidian storage for sure. But yeah. Again, prepubescent child sounding ass. Alright, that's not bad. Let's get rid of these, and then we'll do another one. But it's going to be a lot of clearing, and I didn't necessarily feel like entirely grinding, so fuck it, we're doing this. I just use caps lock. There's really not as many people on as I thought there would be today. Yeah, we're just going to try and get it for now to the what's it called? English words. I can't think. My mind is like everywhere right now. We're probably just gonna get it down to the layer that we want to place all of the Blackstone for now, just because. Yeah, no thanks. Still on cooldown. God damn it. Hate when that happens. Okay, well, while that's on cooldown, I might go throw a bunch of this stuff in a chest. We'll start it over here because everything else is for Endstone right now. We'll just get rid of, I guess, some of these miscellaneous blocks, and I'm probably just gonna throw them on the ground because, like, do we really care about one singular stone brick or like maybe 7 or 8 of these stupid blocks? All of like the Endstone we want to keep, but everything else we don't really care. So I'm just gonna like toss these on the floor because I don't really care. On that tower, right? I think so. I am in fact on this tower. So let's go ahead and do this again. Void burst. All blocks deserve love? Crazy. Bro actually thinks like that. Yeah, I think this will be a decent way to start off, just because it's kind of like Randy, but kind of like I just sit here. So it gets like the most boring, but also the most not boring part. I would not consider myself edgy. Like, I make a lot of stupid ass jokes, but I wouldn't call myself necessarily edgy. Like, I know the music I listen to definitely is, but like, I don't think I'm edgy. I've never really thought that. So I really gotta figure out a way to actually get music on my streams, because like this is like really boring. It's very quiet, and considering I'm somebody who listens to a lot of music, yeah, this ain't it, chief. Oh, a bunch of the obsidian's falling down there. That sucks. But whatever. Really boring. Well, I'm tired. Give me some slack. I'm tired. Okay. Honestly, let me just start like chipping off these edges over here. I still don't think I'm cool. Gladly admit that I'm not. That's what you fail to understand, is that I really don't consider myself cool. And in fact, I most likely consider myself the opposite. But at least I'm okay with that. Man, my typing is great. I don't know, it's because I've been moving my keyboard around lately, so I'm not used to like exactly where it sits, but whatever. Hey, at least I won't run out of obsidian anytime soon. Which honestly is a good thing, because it's not even that bad to gather on here though. Like, with the ability that I've been using, the Rift Pulse, or whatever it is, it's really not bad. Okay, let me send something off really quickly from that. And oh god, I gotta copy up half of this. I don't slam my keyboard. It's a fucking right by my mic, and it's a mechanical keyboard. What do you expect? Why is it not copying the image? Fuck. I really hope I didn't just paste that twice. Okay, I'm gonna full screen Discord for a second. Hold on. Oh, I did paste it in. Love that. Move attachment. Spawn Island's the last one. Okay. So I can't send this in. that's done. I can move Discord to small mode again. That's the tower that I'm working on right now. Okay. Don't really want to use that one again right now, though. I think I'm going to go to this one. Because I'm just going to mine down a couple blocks. And I'm going to take care of this one. Get them all kind of low. No, I should have my stream on low latency, so I don't know exactly why it's being so bad about the delay. But I'm also not looking at chat every 2 seconds. So that could be it. I don't know. Ooh, this was a nice and clean one. Not bad. All right, back to mining. Probably gonna go drop off a bunch of this stuff into whatever it's called. Into my storage and PV. Oh, Dip got online. That's a fair amount of people online. That's the richest guy in the server, so. I don't really care if I fuck up there. Like, I don't know if this is gonna be completely removed or not. Like, I don't know if we're getting rid of the entire island, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. How much inventory space do I have? I have more than enough inventory space. Of course. Hate when that happens. Let's like chill out and chat. It'd be nice. Of course it's nice. Love that. Probably only one more of these is going to be needed to get this tower down, which is pretty nice. I don't care. I can time you out if I really want to. Hi Tornado, welcome in. Been a while. After I mine out this little area, I should probably go to deposit everything, and then I should be good to drop everything back off. Alright. Yeah, let's go drop everything off. I'm not wasting the rockets because they aren't mine. Somebody gave them to me because I was trying to put the beacon down, and of course there was a thing of obsidian right where I wanted to put it. When like one block to the side there wasn't. So kind of sucks, but I had to go up there, fix it. So I've got a bunch of items on me right now for that. So put all of this in. And then I'm probably not going to start on this yet. I'm probably going to start on that tower. Get the big and tall ones. We don't want them tall. Glad I didn't just jump off it. That would have been annoying. But yeah, this is how we got most of the obsidian for the project. Originally, so here's what we originally wanted to do. And I joined this project a little bit later than everyone else. But they wanted help gathering a bunch of the materials like the Blackstone and the glass. I helped a lot with the glass. I got like most, if not all of the dye for it. But they were like, hey, we want to trap the Ender Dragon, put a cage around it, turn this into our base, and make a giant dome. And these are all the materials we needed. It was like 80,000 obsidian, and then 70,000 glass, and 70,000, what's that called? 70,000 Blackstone. And so we kind of started working on that, and personally I thought it should just be a public place for the server, like a warp almost. And some stuff happened, and the admins got involved. They found out about the project because we didn't even know if we were allowed to build here technically. And so they kind of got with us. They're like, hey, we can't have any players claiming the main end island. So you can either move the build and we can move it for you, or we can claim it and y'all can actually finish the project as you intended, except for trapping the dragon. We can't allow you to trap the dragon. And I'm like, oh, I mean, that's chill. I understand. So like, go for it. I'm cool with leaving it here. So luckily we get to actually like work on the project and not lose everything, because this is a lot of work. But now we've kind of gotten back to work. I just sent in, that's what I was talking to the other guy in the project about earlier, was sending in our proposal for like what we want to do. Because like, why is this not centered? What the fuck am I doing? Why is this not centered? This is a travesty. We're gonna fix this right now. Bro, what? Well, welcome to the stream, but like, what? I really hope that's not what I think it means. Dead ass. But yeah. That's kind of the gist of the project. I'm not gonna share the specifics of what we want to do. I mean, this part is still technically like completely known. Like, people are kind of knowing now that this is what we're planning to do with the project. So, you know, Tornado, if you could do me a favor and time that person out for like 20 minutes or something like that, that'd be awesome. But what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying anymore, because that is kind of odd. But thanks, Tornado. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna actually like reveal all of the ideas, but because people are kind of knowing what we're doing at the very least, with the dome and flattening this out and placing all this. That's why I'm kind of comfortable doing it on stream, and I hope the others don't get mad at me for this, because like originally they were like trying to keep this as like really. Number you can do is 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Tornado in about 10 minutes. Time them out again for another 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm worried they're gonna get a little mad at me, because like this project was originally gonna be like super secret, and I wasn't supposed to tell anybody, and I didn't tell anybody. And like I was allowed to gather the resources on stream, but I wasn't allowed to show this part of it originally. But I'm like, I mean, to be fair, it's more of like a public-esque project now, so like I'm not too worried about it. But yeah. So I finally started baking again. I started making the cake that I traditionally have been making, and it's coming out really well. I tried something new. I made it for our neighbors last night, and the fuck was that sound? That's not a cave noise I've ever fucking heard. What the hell? It was originally gonna be a super bass, and I think it's still gonna be like a type of bass, but it's more of like a public warp for the server that we're building now. Because now the claim is owned by like the staff on the server, so that's kind of what's going on with this project. I'm probably good to go do this again. Go up. Where am I digging? That's probably where I'm gonna dig. Yeah, I'm digging on this one. Bonk. And dig one down. Boom, boy burst. I don't care that PayPal's making changes. Yeah, so I mean, I've been busy on this project, but it hasn't like fully consumed my actual IRL life. It's consumed my life on the server because I haven't really had much else to do right now, and because we updated to Cobblemon version 1.6, a lot of our plugins that we have on the server that are like custom for the server are actually broken right now. So right now most of the stuff is broken, like Pokemon breeding is, most of the currency system is broken, and we're working on fixing it slowly, but it's like one guy developing and he has a life, so like we're not too worried about it. I never showed y'all, I'm small. Not here, not in this dimension, but in a different dimension, I am small. I'm like Sky's height, more or less, in that server. So what was the stream chicken about? But yeah, like what are the words I'm looking for? Tornado, time the guy out. You know how it is. Fuck, what am I trying to like English? I can't English right now. I can't English. I'm tired. My mind is like racing on other things, and I'm like talking about everything at once. Yeah. Lately, I've been kind of, most likely and all, yeah. I didn't say anything about your height. You don't have any frame of reference of what I'm talking about right now. So, you know, actually, I'm gonna turn off this light because I'm tired and I don't want to get a headache or whatever. Alright, so here's what I've done lately. So one of my friends and I, we went to a concert, and it was like completely out of the blue. He's like, hey, I've got a friend, she's in this band, do you want to go see them tonight? Like completely out of the blue. And I'm like, I mean, I just turned off my light. I don't have anything else to do with my life right now, so sure. I got my headphones. And so the third act, there were 4 acts, and one of them, I listened to a set, and one of the guitar riffs, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. This guy's pretty good. And he's like fucking up that guitar on stage and shit. And afterwards, he started kind of walking around And he had a box of his CDs, and I'm like, this was a really, really good riff, you know. And he's like, you can buy a CD, and I'm like, do you take Cashapp or something? He's like, no, but I take PayPal. And I'm like, I have a little bit of money on my PayPal extra, so I'll buy it. And I got it, and I listened to it the next day, and I'm like, oh, this guy is not amazing. I'm one of the only people with the CD though, and it's a really cool cover. Oh, I don't have the CD. It's in my actual CD player. And the CD itself, like, actually looks pretty cool too. So yeah, but where I live, every like first Friday, so we have something called First Friday, and basically the neighboring town does this event where it's basically like a farmer's market almost. It's not of somebody, it's more like, let me see if I can, let me turn off my light real quick. That's kind of what it looks like. It's not of a person. I think it's a palm tree like thing. But I mean, yeah. But we went to this First Friday, and I wasn't planning to buy anything, but I bought something, and it's this. I'm gonna turn off this light again because it's really cool. This is something, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called uranium glass, and I don't know if it's actually radioactive or not, but like, where is it? But like when you shine a light on it, it glows, and it doesn't come out incredibly well on here. Like, it glows like more so than you would think from an actual glass. So it's really cool, but you know. Anyways, looks like we got a response. So let me. Okay. Give me a second. That would be great. Let me turn on my light again. There you go. Probably do a little bit more mining, so let's go do this. I'm gonna do one more on this one. Catch you later, Tornado. Thanks for coming in for a bit. And if you do come in later, great. If it works. If you don't, it's no big deal. Like I said, you know, I'm pretty chillin' if people are able to come in or not. I don't force people to come to streams. That's kind of stupid in my opinion. Put more of this obsidian here. I'm probably actually, you know what? Let me throw all this in here real quick. No. I should not make you mod. /server Prime Valley. Then I'm gonna go to my storage /home TP storage. That's pretty good for now. Server Nexus. Actually, wait. How many? I have exactly 30. Okay, home TP. Let me put one up here. /home TP Grove. No. I'm not looking to add any mods right now. Actually, like, use mods as mods, not just like a status symbol. So like, yeah. Well, I'm saying no to both of you kind of as a joint statement. So like technically it's to both of you. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Something to murder. Oh, it's a bird too. I get to murder a bird. Hi, Fletchling. No. Okay. Put this in here and /server Nexus. Yes, I'm small. I'm sky height. Anyways, let's go gambling. Wait, I can fit under here? I didn't even know I could fit under here. That's crazy. You, give. We're going gambling. Actually, I don't think I've gotten that one before. Yeah. Shit IVs. Womp womp. Okay, let's put... That's you. Even you know you're not 6'2". Okay, this goes back in here, and then I would like to look around /spawn. Like to look around for this block. So we're looking for reinforced deep slate, chat. Okay, that's on water. I feel like I know if the reinforced deep slate was in this area. 'Cause I'm here pretty often. I don't. Oh, that's a podium. Okay. Okay, so that. What about in here? I don't see anything in there. I don't think we've gotten the sea lanterns yet. Although I feel like I would have put that in miscellaneous. Okay, I'm gonna give you another 10 minutes of timeout, and yeah. But yeah, if you come back and you're still being odd, you will be banned from the channel. Pretty simple. Alright, so we don't need a lot of reinforced deep slate. So I'm pretty sure it's at Nexus Labs. So we're gonna go check real quick. At least I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I haven't seen like any of the command blocks or anything, so that's pretty good. I actually don't know where they all are. I haven't seen any yet. So I wonder if it's something to do with like, oh no. Oh no. Help. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Slash home TPer spawn. Where is... Really? Where is this? It wouldn't be in the rooms because it's not a lot that we need. It's like what? 7? Let me check the block list real quick, chat. That account and oh, now I'm showing it. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Okay. Eight reinforced deep slate. Player heads I'm not worried about. Torch flower we can get now. Command blocks and the light blocks I'm not too worried about. The only unobtainable that I'm really worried about is the reinforced deep slate. Like the torch flower is not going to be difficult to get. Where? Maybe in some of the rooms. Let me check some of the rooms. Or maybe up top. Like, are we making the smokestacks? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's in here. Electrifying sometimes. I can't build, it's claimed. Okay. That's probably going to be impossible to put on there. I wonder if I can get up there. It feels harder because I'm short. And we're on. was easy. Okay, so a bunch of hay bales and cobwebs are here. So I would assume the same's there. Okay, let's go check all the rooms and just kind of make sure. Because I don't see... If they're not visible, I don't think we really even need to grab them or need to put them down. I don't know where they are. I think these are all going to be pretty much the same. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to get in there. But I would assume if it's anywhere, it is in there. Because it's not in here, or is it in the water? No, there's a dispenser there. That's not it. Because it's like 8 blocks, so where are the 8 blocks? Ah. So I found the command blocks. Command blocks are definitely not essential. Which probably means that the barriers are also not essential. Still can't get into there, so I don't know. Not there, right? Yeah, no. I don't see any other way down. Although, I feel like I'm missing a spot. Yeah, over here. I thought I was missing an area. Okay, so this... Let's check this area, because who knows? These are just going to be more of the suites again. Random at I'm gonna assume this is a random ass piece of paper and I'm just gonna put it back down. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It doesn't look like I can really see anything through here. Here. That command block doesn't need to be here. I think that's just for the reality selector or something like that. So that we can probably replace or even get rid of this whole little bit depending on how everything goes. Yeah, so this command block's definitely not necessary. Okay. I still don't see the reinforced deep slate. Like, I don't know if I'm just blind or stupid, but I don't see it. Give me a minute, chat. I'm working on like some of the stuff for this. That'll probably be the bad plan. That'll probably be the plan. So when did G get on? I didn't even notice. When did G get on? What? Oh, that's when he got on. Maybe it's in the... No, there's no way. That would just be straight glowstone. Probably hollow, too. Looks like they're working on getting permission for us to build, because we want to do some stuff, and some of the stuff that we want to do has already been built by somebody else, and we want to use their build, so we're trying to get permission to actually use their build. Since, you know, that's pretty fair. I feel like that's pretty fair. I wonder if it's below the ship. Let's check below the ship. Let me swim. Let's swim, chat. Go for a little swim. Little splish, little splash. God, I'm fucking stupid. Okay, so these, we'll probably switch these blocks out for that. Okay. I don't want to change it too much. Like, I think the only thing we would potentially get rid of would be these, or even just change them up a bit. Although I did think that these could be a little bit more gray if we do that. That would probably be the best plan. But we'll see. I haven't even started designing it yet. Because if I do put them on, I'm gonna put them on like here, like part on here, part on here. So. Welcome back, Tornado. Yes, we'll probably do this. I don't think that would necessarily be normal. That's a power dynamic. But, you know. That's a weird command. Haha, very funny. I don't have a situationship. And I'm typing because I'm trying to actually deal with something for the project, so. I really hope. Hi, G. Hi, G. These bills. Actually, I have no idea what exactly is from who. So. Such a rare shite. I said shite. I sound British. Oh no! Don't worry, we love the Brits. Hi, G. So, G, I'm sorry, my chat is really weird. So, my bad. Yeah, no, G, I'm like a huge Star Wars fan. Like, for example, like, I'm big into British, or not British, Star Wars. Very big into Star Wars, so. I've got like a few sabers here, but you know. Yeah, people did threaten to. Hello. Hi, G. Damn, I didn't know you could quack like that.
Right, now listen here, you little shit. You're talking real British, let's go. I don't fucking know. What's going
Listen,
on?
you bloke, I'm gonna shove my bollocks so far up your ass.
I'm gonna shove your bollocks so far up your face.
How's it going, man?
Yeah, you know, bored as fuck. Not got a couple of days off, so just chilling.
That's so fair, though. I miss not having days off. I'm gonna be honest.
Hang on, there you go. Have a read of chapter two of chapter 2. It's probably a bit more insightful to my reading style.
So.
If you want to read it out loud, be my guest, but I wouldn't. It's not 100% amazing.
I lost it. Oh, there it is. I'm like, oh no. Let me.
If you're reading out loud, I'm gonna mute so I don't have to hear my shit being read out loud.
I don't know. Chat. Do I read it? Do I read it, chat? What do we think? Do I read it aloud? Do y'all want to hear it? G, are you okay with that? If I do?
I mean, if people want to, if you're fine with doing so, I don't mind.
I mean, I'm always fine with it, but it's your work, so I want to make sure that you're cool with it too.
You know what? Fuck it. Go for it.
Okay. It looks like.
I not to plug, but I am a D&D DM, so I do quite a bit of writing.
Yeah, and I know
This
that.
is my first attempt at it.
I know I'm gonna stress the wrong stuff. I'm more used to like writing like music, writing lyrics and stuff like that. So it's like odd.
All right, chat. So first off, hello. I'm Dada the G. I'm a fucking moron.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
also a Star Wars fan. Oi, be nice. Fuck you. I am a Star Wars fan, and the premise of this is what if Kit Fisto trained Anakin? For those who don't know, it's a green Jamaican grinning tentacly dude with black eyes.
He also gets killed by Palpatine in 2 seconds, but you know.
Shut up! We don't talk about that. He was having a bad day, man.
You know what? At least he lives longer than like Eve Koth and Agent Kohler. Like that's pretty fair.
Eve Koth wasn't there.
Or sorry, Sensei Tin. My bad.
Yeah, Saisi Tin.
It's been a minute. Okay, my brain. classes have ruined my brain, and I was really debating sleeping before I streamed.
That just sounds like a skill issue, man. You should have done your morning meditation like Master Jocasta told you to.
Man, you
No,
being
motherfucker
bored
decided to
is
play Dynasty.
you being bored is kind of pretty sad. That's pretty embarrassing too. Like that's also a skill issue because like in all honesty, you know the Jedi don't crave excitement necessarily, or they shouldn't.
I mean, I went to go do my Form 4 training, the form of breakdancing, got bored of that, came back, meditated by sleeping.
Yeah.
Couldn't be bored doing that either.
Have you ever been to Galaxy's Edge?
No, but I do have a lightsaber.
I have several. Galaxy's Edge is pretty cool. It's pretty legit. It's really
so
legit.
you're saying that if you beat me, then mine is going to make a nice addition to your collection, is it?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I actually used to do it
Stop
competitively.
Stop
used to-
eating.
I used to do it competitively, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I think all my window captures are off. Hey, y'all should go follow G, and then if you really like him, you should sub and give him money. But you know,
just to clarify for chat, thank you for the shout out, by the way. I'm a Twitch streamer, not a YouTuber.
yeah, I was gonna say.
a YouTuber, but my videos aren't really worth watching. They're all just like Soviet Womble wannabe videos. I tried.
Oh, the quotes, the I don't know how I'm gonna do the voices.
You don't have to.
Oh,
You
this
can
is.
do if you want to.
Oh God, this is gonna go embarrassingly.
I mean, you're American. You have an advantage on doing whiny Anakin.
Okay. At least I'm not gonna sound like a.
Isn't Hayden Christian American?
I think so. Either that or Canadian.
Well, there you go.
At least I'm not gonna sound like a
what did you
complete
think I-
knob.
What did you? Oh, you did not just go there. Where the hell did my Minecraft go? Did it just close?
See, this is the type of collab I was talking about, man.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
The completely goofy, just off the walls random stuff. It's always the best. So,
I mean, we.
Go ahead.
Fair enough. Not
So-
me. I don't use Twitch. That's fair enough. That's totally fair.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't used it in a while. Somebody said literally like, "Oh yeah, I followed your Twitch," and I'm like, I haven't used my Twitch in like over a
The only
year.
reason I don't stream on like YouTube is because YouTube's streaming side is so limited.
Yeah, I agree.
They
That's
don't
pretty
push it
limited.
whatsoever. So if I were to do it in YouTube, it wouldn't gain nearly as much time.
No, I completely agree. Like YouTube is pretty bad for streaming, but it's what I know, and
YouTube
honestly,
streams are only good for collecting like footage for a YouTube video.
yeah. And
You know,
there's
where
a
the one's like, I survived 100 days in this, that, or the other.
okay. I feel
That's
called
about
out.
it.
I feel called out.
Yeah, but then Twitch you could do a lot more because you've got a lot more features. I'm not dissing YouTube streamers.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, in my opinion, that's.
Well,
I don't
specifically
see-
like the I survived 100 days and type, because I have like 2 videos of those I have backed up that I need to edit. So.
Oh no, I got no issue with this. I admire anybody who has the guts and the gumption, not gumption, poor choice of words. The patience, sorry, to edit 30, what is it, 33 hours worth of footage.
Yeah, 33 at the most,
that-
18 at the least.
No, 100 days in Minecraft, if you were to record every minute of it, is 33 hours.
Right, if you play every minute, but I don't always
Yeah.
play every minute. Like there's sometimes that I'll like not sleep, but a lot of the time I will sleep at
Oh no,
times.
I'm not saying doing it
so-
all in one go. I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
like,
I don't. I
like,
normally-
30
I'll normally like record 25 days, and then now I used to do this. I used to do it in quarters, where I'd record a quarter of it, do the scripted voiceovers, do the editing, and then record again. But since I have the space to do it now, because I didn't have the space for it, like on laptops and whatnot. But now that I've got like the space for it, I can just do it all in one sitting and then edit it. That just makes it.
From what I've learned from
The larger
watching
project.
YouTubers, the main thing, in my opinion, that if you're gonna do a video like that, is because you get stuff like Soundsmith on the Team Fortress 2 side who does like SFM stuff, and the one
Yeah.
thing they do is they get gameplay footage first, because you can't really make a script
Yeah,
about stuff that you haven't got things for.
like I get it, because I try to go
You
like.
get, Yeah.
in the
You
present
get
for my
the
stuff.
footage, and then you see what this clip says, and
Yeah.
then you work the script around it.
It's
Otherwise,
definitely
you end
not
up having to farm
perfect.
certain parts, and it just gets annoying.
Yeah, it's not perfect for things like foreshadowing and narrative purposes, but I didn't have any other choice. I didn't have the storage space for it. I could only get because the first couple hundred days I did.
Oh.
The first couple hundred days I did on my phone. Like the first 3 big 100 days videos I did were mobile, and I wanted to do it mobile because I felt like that's a niche that not a lot of people do, and it's like
100 days on mobile.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Much pain.
Yep.
Several suffering.
Yeah, very much so. But I used to have to record, like, I would record 3 days, move the files to my laptop, and then record again because I didn't have enough storage space on my phone for it. And then I'd get to about, like, a max of 30 days before I ran out of storage space on my computer or on my laptop. So that's why I would have to, like, edit and do all of that at that point. And, like, obviously afterwards I'd kind of go back in and, like, do some fixes and things like that. But for the most part, there wasn't too much I could do because I didn't have a PC. And now that I've got, like, the PC, I've got, like, 2 terabytes of SSD storage. And then if I really want to, I can go back to my hometown and I can pick up a 8 terabyte external hard drive. So.
Chap, word of advice. Go do something. You're just running around spawn.
You're so right, but I've been, like, waiting to read around your freaking thing, and now we're yapping about the YouTube process.
I mean, you can come hang out at my place while you do so. I'm literally just, I'm not AFK because obviously I'm at my
NH, right?
But I'm sat here literally just farming bone meal. But yes.
That's fair. In
Yeah,
NH? Okay.
Yeah. Nah. I'm in the nah space.
Yeah. No, I've got a bone meal farm as well. So if you need to pick some up, always feel free.
Well, put it this way. I'm trying to make a Welcome to Cactus Core.
Yep. I feel that.
Which is in no business way related to the cabbage core.
Okay.
I must say that for legal purposes. 100%.
Obviously.
We might be a slight subsidiary. Don't tell anyone.
Hey, I can keep a secret.
I don't know. Right. Right. I'm going to mute, and as you read, just let me know how it goes.
Okay. So Chad, we're gonna go ahead and read out this this little thing that G has graciously decided to share with me. Sometimes I'm not amazing at reading, so if my
It's
accent.
nearly 3 pages long, by the way. So, if you want to stop at some point, just feel free. So you
I mean,
don't
it
have to
says
do that.
15 pages on my end.
No, chapter 2 is 3 pages long.
Ah, okay, I see. But yeah, G has been very gracious to allow us to read this on stream. So big thanks to him. Like I said, you can always find him on Twitch at theotherg. .ttv. No?
That
Other G. That other G. My bad. Semantics. Potato.
Have fun.
Yeah, thank you. But if y'all like Star Wars, feel free to pay attention to this. This is gonna be like, what if Kit Fisto trained Anakin? Anakin Skywalker. Obviously, if you don't know the prequels, you're gonna suffer. But basically, yeah. So this little prologue, the council is meeting to discuss who's going to train Anakin. Ki-Adi-Mundi brings up the point that Obi-Wan may not be ready due to being freshly knighted and without the right kind of experience to become a teacher yet. And many on the council agree. So Yoda brings up the troubling question of Anakin's mental state, having been torn from his mother and now having his only mentor being killed. Wrong stressing. Didn't read ahead. And now having his only mentor having been killed, he'll need a new mentor. Ideally, someone who is calm and able to be emotionally supportive. council deliberated for hours, bringing up name after name after name, but eventually they settled on 3 masters in particular. Master Shakti, Terasunube, and Kit Fisto were all considered. Shakti for her motherly tendencies, Fisto for his unique appreciation for the Force and life, and Terasunube for his patience. I thought, doesn't Fisto already have a Padawan at this point? He had Nadar Fib, I think his name was? Nadar Fib, something like that. I don't know if he was actually a Padawan at the time, but you know. Vote was taken, and Master Fisto was summoned to the High Council chambers. Kit states, or asks, "You summoned me, Masters." Windu states, "Master Fisto, approach." Fisto stood at the center of the council chambers. He had not frequented this room outside of mission assignments, and his sense of curiosity peaked. Fisto states, "How can I be of service, my masters?" Yoda asks, "Know the death of Qui-Gon, do you?" Where Fisto states, "Of course, his death was a great loss to all of us all." Yoda nods in agreement and states, "Then know of his discovery you should. Found a boy, Master Qui-Gon did. A virgin in the Force the boy may be. Tasked young Kenobi to train the boy, his final wish was." Fisto interjects with, "All due respect, Masters, but what does that have to do with me?" Windu pops in, arrogant as always. The council acknowledges Obi-Wan as a skilled Jedi. However, he's far too young and inexperienced to be taking on this assignment. That almost killed me. Kiadamundi adds in, "He has simply not had enough time to develop as a Jedi." Fisto, connecting the dots, states, "And you believe that I would be a better choice." Yaddle also pipes in, "We will not force you to take this assignment if you do not wish to do so, but the council collectively believes you are our best choice." Plo Koon, a mild-tempered and caring Jedi, states, "Skywalker will become very powerful, but his emotions are volatile. We believe they can be put to good use if he can be instructed to control them." Master Fisto would think for a moment. It made sense. His expertise in Form 1 would work as an excellent way for Skywalker to express, not words, to express his emotions in a positive way, as well as his more laid-back way of life. Fisto states, "Very well, but I will require some time to prepare myself." Yaddle concurs, of course. Yoda, finalizing the conversation, "Then settled it is, your apprentice, young Skywalker, will be." Fisto bowed to Yoda and to the rest of the council, then quietly departed the chamber. Oh, I hate reading sometimes.
You want me to do it?
I think I can do it. If you feel like it would be better expressed for you to do it, you're welcome to.
Also, I was going to say, if you wanted to read chapter 2, would probably be the best part to read because it kind of works on.
So that's like the main.
Thing. It's where the story fully begins. Technically, chapter 1 is just about Fisto just saying to Obi-Wan, "Here's what's gonna happen. Here's why. Stop crying. You're fine. I will take it from here." Kind of thing.
Okay.
It's mainly based on the fact that in the I forget which source it was, but apparently Obi-Wan felt completely overwhelmed when he first had to take him on, and he basically just shut himself in the archives for days.
Right.
So the next chapter was basically Fisto being like, "Dude, you're becoming an otaku. Get your ass out of the archive. I will take it from here until you're old enough to do so."
So he's not the full-time master at this point.
He will be, but he's relieving Obi-Wan of his duty because it's like you're not betraying your master by passing it on. You're allowed to be there, but I will be principal. Not
Right.
because you're not skilled, but because you lack the experience. Because in
That's
sources,
pretty fair.
Obi-Wan didn't feel like he was ready for it, so in my
Yeah.
opinion, it would be like, okay, this is actually kind of a relief that I don't have to be taking on a kid that's half my age at 19 or however old he was.
I think he was 18 in Phantom
Having
Menace.
just lost essentially my dad.
Yeah. He was
Good old
18.
Liam Neeson. I mean Qui-Gon. Sorry, easily mixed up.
I know the name. I mean, to be fair, Obi-Wan was originally gonna be Qui-Gon. His name was gonna be Qui-Gon, and the older Jedi that Liam Neeson played was gonna be Obi-Wan, and then Qui-Gon was gonna take on the Obi-Wan name. But that was like a last-minute change. So.
Steve? Hello.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yo.
So.
How was life?
Chillin', just reading a what if that I read on MDC's stream.
Go on.
Well, Alex, smile. You're on camera.
Hi.
That's so fair. That's such a fair
Hi?
reaction.
Hi? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Burley said hi. So
Like, Hi?
I mean, what am I meant to say? What am I meant to say?
What's up, YouTube? My name is Alex, and today we're playing some Pit and Cobblemon.
Nah,
I don't know.
Takes so long.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and welcome to Dynasty Cobblemon, where today we're gonna be building everything impossible. Fucking YouTube ass voice.
I thought for a second I thought you said today we're going to be building Kim Possible. I was like, hey yo, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know one of my older YouTube friends that I used to be on a SMP with. He does a lot of like different builds, and I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to do that because he's also a Make-A-Wish ambassador. So I wouldn't be surprised if he added that kind of stuff in if like maybe one of the recipients like requested it, you know.
Alright, do you want me to continue or do you want to just keep playing?
Sure, but first I would love to ask, what did you think of Acolyte if you watched it?
I haven't watched Acolyte, but from what I've heard, apparently they ruined a lot of pre-existing stuff. Like, I heard they added Plagueis for absolutely no reason, and Ki-Adi-Mundi was there for no fucking reason.
Ki-Adi-Mundi was a bit odd to me. Plagueis, it was kind
probably
of
needed
interesting.
They probably only added him in just because they needed to fill the frame with something, and his massive forehead was probably the only thing tall enough for it.
I think I think it was interesting. I think they wanted to go further on season 2, but obviously that didn't happen. I think it's overhated.
I haven't watched it, but from what I've heard, apparently it's not very good.
It's
But
not
I
perfect.
will be neutral until I watch it, but I did watch The Mandalorian. I did quite enjoy that for what it was.
Yeah, like
Its own little story.
I think Acolyte has its flaws. But I don't think it's as bad as everyone says. Especially like certain episodes are so well done. Like the choreography is incredible. And the show is like, it's not what I thought it was going to be originally. Like when they first announced it, I thought it was going to be a true like almost R-rated Star Wars with a little bit more like blood and gore following the Sith.
Yeah, but this is
Yeah. And to be fair, it was a more brutal side of Star Wars in the actual show to a degree. But I definitely think it could have been done a little bit better. I think it's worth a watch at the very least. I wouldn't necessarily say it's worth a rewatch. So, but it's interesting. Anyways, if you'd like to.
Remember, channel the Force through your blade. Allow it to guide your hand. Anakin grunted with the noise as he back.
Guys, come to Nexus for a second. Come to Nexus for a second.
Anakin grunted annoyed as he was ordered to report to the Nexus server.
Nah.
Alright.
Oh my god!
What am I looking at? Man? You know, CPU.
Oh my god! What the hell?
What am I looking at?
The bounce casing
What is this?
on my screen.
Oh my god.
Are they suffocating?
No, they're just flopping.
Hold up. I gotta go into Quake Pro and get a screenshot of this, bro. What the fuck?
What am I looking at?
This is scuffed. I'm sure I have more Magikarps
This is a
too.
war crime. What do you mean, Scuff? This is a war crime.
I
No,
mean,
it just looks like I think Black Dragon might be Japanese based on the amount of sashimi.
The way they follow him around. Oh
Fish.
my days. Sushis.
oh my god.
I gotta take a screenshot now.
I know. I'm about to throw this in screenshots. Like, this is scuffed. This is... What the... The inner machinations of some of the Dynasty and players' minds is really an enigma.
My days. What am I looking at?
I really don't know if bro is okay in the head. I'ma be honest.
Bro, eat too much sushi. Hang on. I gotta post this on screens.
Bro really went to Kura Revolving Sushi Bar. That is crazy.
Well, there is the father of them all. That funny fish. But the odd one out.
Bro's playing Where's Waldo. Yo, you good, G?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's fair.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
No, I'm meditating. Don't even worry about it.
Obviously, yeah. This isn't self-harm whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
it's not because I'm not taking any damage. So.
Sure. I should probably pay attention to my
You
chat
don't
for a
understand.
second.
This is my new Jedi robe. It's just I've just attached like a million
It's a very
LED lights. So every time it thinks I take damage, it flashes red.
it's a very
It's literally
aquatic
just
Jedi
CGI.
robe for sure. It's very aquatic.
Yeah.
Like, bro is over here
No.
fighting on Moncala.
No.
Send me there, bro. I wanna see
My-
what the fuss is about.
You can just tune in the stream. I'm staring straight at G.
What, too? I wanna see it like, you know, from my perspective.
I've really got to add the zoom mod.
If you want to be me, maybe she will TP me. Wait, no, that's the wrong TP. Don't accept that.
I wasn't going to.
Hang on.
This do be my area.
Oh wait, what?
I know. So is your whole... Is this like just most of your base underground or just the industrial stuff?
Oh no. Do you want to see the rest of the place?
I feel like I have. Because
Yeah,
like
they have it.
when I had the issue with the Tapu Fini.
Get out here. Oh, there's also an iron farm back.
Yeah, this is... Oh. That's right, you do sell a lot of iron.
I did sell a lot of iron.
I've got to make a new iron farm. Ours kind of sucks balls.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to AFK too much.
No. Like, I don't really AFK at it. I just wish that, like, it would produce more when I'm actually at my base.
Welcome to the village.
Yippee! Yeah, I've definitely seen this before. Bro's got
I'm not
Skynet.
showing chat.
Yeah, chat too. But I didn't really look at it that much when I was here because I was panicking about the the legendary. Don't know
Yeah,
how that thing
yeah,
stayed.
Yeah, that's a massive rip.
I have no. I got it.
Oh, you did. Oh, it came back. Nice.
Yeah, I did slash back.
Ignore the sign. That's too much self-drama. Moving on.
Hey, congrats though. That's fair.
And ever since I hit that, I've been almost as inconsistent because life is a pain in the ass.
Real. I've been so inconsistent. I've been at like.
nearly a year since I hit that, and I haven't got anywhere. But whatever.
I haven't had any growth in like 2 years because I've been so busy.
Yeah, but YouTube doesn't promote streams. So.
Yeah, but like I was consistently getting around 100 subscribers a year, which isn't a lot, but like it's honest work.
It's gradual.
Yeah, exactly. And all it takes is like the right person to share stuff. So.
Anyways, shall I?
Yep.
Remember, channel the force through your blade. Allow it to guide your hand. Anakin grunted in annoyance as he was yet again summoned to the Nexus. No, I'm joking. Annoyed as he easily batted aside his opponent's clumsy strikes. It had been several months since the Battle of Naboo, and true to Obi-Wan's promise, he was training as a Jedi, but he had just been assuming that Obi-Wan would be teaching him personally. Unfortunately, he'd be stuck in regular classes with the rest of the younglings his age, where he would be allowed to study and learn, but no one would talk to him. While Obi-Wan had made appearances that were limited, they were limited only to welfare checks. Each time he would try to confront Obi-Wan about why he wasn't being trained by him, Obi-Wan would nod sympathetically and respond with, "You will understand when the time comes." Had Obi-Wan abandoned him as well? But Qui-Gon would have, if Qui-Gon had survived, he wouldn't have let this happen. He thought to himself, lost in his own head. Skywalker! Syndraulic bellowed over the clash of training sabers, snapping out of his trance. Anakin stumbles back, flailing his own saber to parry a series of surprisingly quick strikes, before ducking under a clumsy swipe and receiving a rather nasty kick to the face, sending him sliding back. Syndraulic would shake his head. Concentrate on the now, Skywalker. He chastised him. At this moment, Anakin's patience snapped. He reached out with the Force, shoving his opponent back across the floor. Reaching out again, he called his opponent's saber to his hands, igniting them both as he glared at Master Dralik. Feeling the Force surging through him, his peers staring at him in equal parts fear and amazement. Syndraulic raised an eyebrow. "What is the meaning of this, boy?" he asked, not a hint of sympathy in his tone. Anakin yelled out, charging at the Battle Master. He leapt at him, swiping both blades wildly at his opponent. Syndraulic backpedaled, and Anakin continued to press his advantage. If he could defeat the Battle Master, everyone would have to stop picking on him. But mid-thought, he felt his feet slip from under him as he tripped over the edge of the sparring mats. Both sabers clattered to the floor, extinguishing as they hit the marble floor. I need to edit that bit. On the side, his peers began to laugh at him. He whirled around, staring daggers into his classmates before Syndraulic would grab Anakin with the Force, restraining him. "Skywalker, to your quarters," he ordered before releasing him. Anakin brushed the dust off his tunic and stormed off. That's part one of it. Do you want me to continue? It's up to you.
Yeah, of course, man. Tornado, this takes place in between episodes 1 and 2. Pretty shortly after episode 1. Phantom Menace.
Yeah, months after it.
Yeah.
As Anakin storms out of the dojo, he hears a more light-hearted voice call out to him. "Not your best day." Anakin spun around to see a tall green Nautolan Jedi in Jedi robes grinning in his direction. Anakin wasn't well acquainted with most of the Masters, other than the ones in the High Council, so he feared the worst. "Are you here to scold me too?" Anakin muttered sourly. Nautolan would hold his palms up in front of him. "What would make you think that, Anakin?" he asked, his tone calm and friendly. Anakin shrugged. "Well, everyone else does." "Wait, how do you know my name?" The Nautolan grinned and beckoned him to his side. "Come with me. Let's take a walk." Anakin reluctantly followed the strange Jedi into a separate chamber. Unlike the other chambers, this one felt more alive. The entire floor of the chamber was draped in a gentle white mist. Stone walkways branched out like roots of a great tree towards the many great waterfall. Plants and trees of 1,000 woods coexisted side by side, not only living, but thriving together. Anakin couldn't help but gaze in awe having never seen so many plants in one place. The Northland Jedi Master smiled softly. "This is the room of 1,000 fountains," he said, his voice quiet but commanding. Anakin looked around, taking the chamber in all its beauty. "Are there really 1,000 fountains?" "Possibly. What do you think?" "I don't think so." "And what makes you so sure?" "Well, there just isn't enough space for there to be 1,000 of them. 100 maybe, but no way 1,000. You seem so sure of yourself." "Where would you put them all?" The Northland stopped for a moment and looked out towards the distance. "Tell me, how many fountains can you see?" Anakin held up his small hand, point and counting out loud. 15, he would proclaim aloud. The Northland chuckled to himself before placing a gentle finger over his mouth, pointing towards a Twi'lek Jedi Knight meditating not 10 paces away. Anakin blushed in embarrassment, bowing to the Twi'lek Jedi in apology. The Northland smiled but shook his head. At first, Anakin thought he was being scolded, but the more he thought about it, he realized the Northland was simply disagreeing. The Northland knelt by the side of the stoneway. "Anakin, come here." He obeyed. "Is this a fountain?" He gestured to one closer in size to Anakin himself. "Yes." "Does that make 60? Anakin nodded, curious to see where this was going. "And there's a fly in my rice. Fuck off." Sorry. The Northland pulled back a few patches of grass to the side. "How about these?" He peered behind the Northland to see 3 more, about the size of his palm. He looked up and nodded. The Northland smiled with approval. "That makes 19. He stood up to his full height and stepped off the pathway. "Master, are we allowed to stand in the plants?" The Northland smirked. "Probably not, but rules aren't absolute, are they?" He challenged. "Come, Anakin, count the fountains until you find me." With that, the Northland leapt high into the air and disappeared into the dense undergrowth. Anakin considered simply leaving, but the thought of having company that seemed to genuinely enjoy his presence persuaded him to humor his new friend. Should I continue?
Of course.
It was just in case. I'd rather double check.
Oh no, you go for it, man. Trust me, go for it. I'm
aware this is your stream, so I want to be.
No, yeah, I get it. I get
sensitive
it.
of that.
Go for it. I told them that we were gonna read it, and by God, we're gonna read it.
Fair enough. All right. Right. Where was I?
You just mentioned his friend.
Got it. For
Yep.
hours, Anakin would search high and low, remembering to count every single fountain he would find as he searched for the whimsical Northland Jedi. Every time he would get frustrated, he would meet another Jedi meditating by themselves, reminding him to keep his frustrations in check. By the time he found the Northland, he was covered nearly every square inch of the chamber. His tunic soaked from the dew and mist, his hands, knees, and face caked in dirt, his brow covered in sweat from climbing trees and rock formations, his body sore. The Northman sat at the top of the waterfall, closed eyes as Anakin excitedly walked up to him, gently tapping him on the back. "I found you," he said in a loud proclamation of victory. The Northman smiled. "It would seem that you have. And how many fountains did you find today?" Anakin recorded his journey through to the chamber. 999, he said. He took a moment, trying to remember if he'd forgotten. "Didn't you say this was a room of 1,000 fountains?" The Northland smiled, opened his eyes, and gestured to Anakin to sit with him. He would do so. "The 1,000th fountain is you, Anakin." Anakin looked up, completely confused. "I don't understand." Master Fisto sat back down. "I am also part of that 1,000th fountain, as is every being, creature, and plant in this chamber." Anakin looked out and gasped. His body became light as Northland raised him high into the air, above the rock formation with the Force. "The 1,000 fountains aren't necessarily physical ones, young Skywalker. The fountains represent the Force itself. The water provides life to the plants and the animals, guiding nature to where life would be best suited and what form suits best. Very much how we use the Force to guide our actions." Anakin nodded, understanding the lesson. The Northman would lower Anakin to the ground and knelt in front of him, his face taking on a more serious tone. You are wondering why Obi-Wan is not training you, aren't you? Anakin nodded again, his bitterness returning slightly as he stared vehemently into the ground. He said I would become a Jedi, but I thought he was going to be my master. The Northland smiled understandingly. The council went bleh. Yes, correct. The Northland smiled understandingly. The council has deemed Master Kenobi too inexperienced to train someone as of yet. But make no mistake, Obi-Wan fought the council tooth and nail to train you. A feeling of shame rushed through Anakin's psyche. So Obi-Wan hadn't abandoned him. But then, who will train me, Master? The Northland grinned from ear to ear. That task has fallen to me. Anakin looked up, excited sparkling behind his bright blue eyes. And who are you? The Northland took Anakin's right hand into his left and gripped it gently. I am Jedi Master Kit Fisto. Starting today, I will be your new master. Anakin felt like a huge weight had been taken off his shoulders. I'm grateful, Master Fisto, he said, bowing awkwardly. Master Fisto smiled. Now, there will be time enough for that. Now, why don't we get some food? A young Jedi must eat if they want to become strong. Anakin would giggle at Fisto's silly game and nod. Yes, Master. And that's the end of the chapter.
I could see that being like an actual like true scene, like looking at it and like looking at the nuance you're putting into it. I could very easily see that.
I mean, that's the idea of a story writer. It would be a
Yeah.
horrible story if you couldn't put yourself in.
They should make like shows about all the comics and stuff.
They should do, but don't forget, this is Disney, and Disney want money. They don't want to pay anyone else to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's why there's been a big upswing in terms of like Star Wars What If content. Because obviously their stuff isn't gonna get made by Disney, so they just put it out there for people.
Well, Visions is
And I'm just
basically
writing
the
the
what
comic.
if.
I've yet to write most of chapter 3.
But the thing is, yeah, what was I gonna say? Sorry, G, for cutting you off. But
No, it's okay. It's okay.
what's it called? Visions is canon. What if it's just telling a story of what it could have happened? Or is
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but with Visions being canon, that's just like it's stories that don't interfere with the main story. So
Okay,
what
I see.
people mostly
Yeah.
want is their own version, which obviously mine can't be done now because obviously it interferes with the main canon, which is fine by me. I wrote
Right.
it because nobody seems to be giving Fisto any love, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna write it for the sake of I want to write it.
Yeah, I remember some of the ones like what if Mace Windu trained Anakin, like the old Star Wars theory ones back before he became a Disney hater, in complete.
Can you blame him though? The guy has a lot of knowledge, and Disney keeps fucking up the canon. I can only say that he's probably just sick of the fact that they can't seem to make a coherent story that obeys their own rules.
I think he doesn't give Disney enough credit, but I also see some of his
On
points.
that point too, yeah.
I think he's just over-hating like a lot of Star Wars fans are, and I think that he has a certain vision of what Star Wars has to be, and
Or should be.
yeah, and it doesn't allow for people to innovate and make a story that they want.
In fairness, it doesn't help that Kathleen Kennedy can't write to save her life. Either.
Now, Kathleen Kennedy, I hate her. Don't get me wrong. I dislike her. But
I think he's taking it out a bit too much on the people that have been hired by her.
yeah,
And they got their own guidelines that she set that they can't really do anything about.
it's part of why I like not Gentech. What's the guy's name? Eckhart's Ladder, because he's pretty fair in what he
Gentech does
says.
some good shit though.
They do. Don't get me wrong. They do.
Holy shit, the guy makes mundane shit interesting.
Yeah, and it's like always niche stuff. It's great for like learning Star Wars stuff.
It's like, how do I put it? It's like actually learning about stuff that you wouldn't think would be important to the lore, and you're thinking, damn, I never thought about that.
Yeah, like I think it's.
But I have
it's,
noticed he started treading a lot of ground lately. I think he might be running out of content.
Yeah, I think I haven't watched a lot of Star Wars channels recently. I kind of stopped.
I watch everything from Gentech.
I kind of stop like around the time that the shows come out, just because I really don't want spoilers. But sometimes I just don't get back on them for a while.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Yeah, circling back to the story, what do you guys think?
yeah, chat. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Tornado says it's an interesting chapter, which is a pretty good compliment from Tornado for sure. Knowing how Tornado acts and like talks and all that, that's a pretty good. That's a great review.
I'll take interesting. As a writer, the best thing, as someone who doesn't get paid to write, the best thing I can hope for is that you feel something. I don't
Right.
care what it is. Like if you disagree, that's fine. If you love it, that's fine. If you hate it, that's fine. If I make you feel something, then I've done my job.
Yeah.
At the end of it, writing is as much art as dancing or singing.
Right. It's a very expressionist way, which I would almost argue it's more so than singing. While singing is definitely very emotional and telling a story, I don't know if it's
It isn't.
depending on what you do.
Now it's all about big booty bitches and getting money and all of that.
See, my stuff I do try to tell a story.
Popular music now is just about getting money.
I agree.
It's really sad.
I try to tell a story with all of mine, whether it be true. Some of them I've like taken liberties with, but like, I mean, I think with what I've written, I definitely try to tell a story. And certain genres are less about big booty bitches, like indie rock and metal.
Big booty bitches?
Hey, I mean,
Hey, it's worth asking.
actually, if you don't mind me
No.
asking, how'd date night go?
Date night went great actually.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I built the Lego flower with my wife.
Yeah, I saw.
Made homemade pizza, and it tastes exactly like the frozen one. Cardboard.
Fair.
I wouldn't. No, because the ready-made dough we got was square. I wanted a round pizza. Tried to make it round. Ended up saying, "Fuck it, I can't do it." I tried to roll it back into a dough ball and fix it, and it just didn't work.
Does she
So I
like
just went,
round
"Fuck
or
it,
square pizza?
Round pizza all the way, man. Square one if you have like a massive order. Like if
Fair.
the pizza's like 28 inches, I want it square. Because then you get more.
See, I prefer New York style. I like the crunch, the thinness. And that's coming. That's like the
No,
thin
yeah.
crust. Yeah.
I thought New York was thick crust.
No, that's
I've never
Chicago.
been to New York.
That's Chicago style.
I mean, I've never been to New York.
Yeah. Me neither.
I'd like to go as a pilgrimage as a former hip hop head.
But yeah, no,
No,
deep dish
yeah.
and like the thicker crust. That's all Chicago style.
I cannot stand the thick crust. Like it just feels like a waste of dough.
The texture feels off for me.
There's only one thing that's worse is when the crust, like I don't know if they do it that way in the States, but Pizza Hut over here, they make their crust really, really rough. So like you pick it up and you put it in your mouth, try to eat it, and it's like sandpaper.
That I don't care for. Yeah, they do it, and there's a few places that do it here. It just kind of depends. I think in America, and I feel like this is kind of going around the world, food and culture is spreading around very rapidly, and especially with things like pizza, where there's a lot of different variations to it. People are going to do a lot of different things. At least where I'm from Texas, and I'm pretty open about this, so it's not like I'm sharing personal info that I'm not cool with.
Yeehaw.
Fuck you.
No, thank you. I'm very married.
Fair. What else am I gonna do on Valentine's? Cry?
Hey! Yes, very much so.
I'll be here.
Chat, you heard it here
I'll
first.
keep you
What the
company.
fuck?
I'll keep you company.
Oh.
No, I already plan to be alone. So I listen.
Happy.
Hey,
Good
I'm
stuff.
I am very much not straight, so
I am very much
Wait.
straight, actually. I am.
Wait,
I
what?
am very much straight.
yeah,
Oh, I was
no.
taking the piss.
Yeah, I know you are, but
Oh, my bad.
I can make even more fun of it by saying I'm not straight.
Fair enough. I respect it. I respect it.
No, I don't hide it, but I don't necessarily state it most of the time. Like,
That's the right way to approach it, in my opinion.
yeah,
You're there. If people ask, you tell them, but you don't
Yeah.
shove it in people's face.
exactly. That's kind of how I've
I'm
been.
special. I'm gay.
Oh my god!
What the hell, bro?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
this PC is getting weird now. Again.
Dude, you're with two content creators. Weird is kind of our way of.
Yeah, like we've got to entertain people. Plus, we play Minecraft,
okay.
dude. Like, you expect us not to be idiots.
I mean, I am playing Minecraft.
I am playing
farming-
Minecraft too.
I'm
I'm thinking
farming-
of myself as an idiot.
I mean, you're
not
skipping
a content
school
creator, though, are you?
Oh, well, well, I'm skipping school for good reasons, okay?
for the server.
on.
Yeah, that's called an
For
addiction.
this server. That's like a
Home
addiction.
slice. We've gone through this conversation like 7 times.
But yeah, no, I think because like in Texas where I'm from, a lot of the places like the pizza joints and Italian joints, they're owned by Albanians, and because that's kind of my culture, I try to go there and support a lot of them.
Like behind you, look familiar.
Oh yeah. So I try to go to those places, and there's some of them that the pizza is like that, but it's more often than not kind of that New York thin crust style. So it all depends. I
Thick
think
crust, you really get to taste it. If you get thick crust, then it's just like eating sandwich.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, as the great scholar, heavy weapons guy said, sandwich
your
makes
words.
me strong. The thing is though, if I wanted a sandwich, I'd make a sandwich.
Yeah. Or I'd go to Subway.
Exactly.
Subway is so good. Subway is so good.
I
Well,
love
what
Subway.
about-
Dude,
what
so
about
many
that
Americans
order?
don't like Subway.
Wait, what about the pizza knockoff, the one where it's like folded over?
Oh, the
It
calzone?
begins with C, yeah. What do you guys think about calzones?
Okay. So I was hanging out with one of my roommates, and we're friends. We've known each other for a while, and a couple of us were all kind of fucking around, just making jokes and whatnot. And he just all of a sudden goes, "Oh yeah, I fucked a calzone once."
What?
Yeah, and I'm over here like, well, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, G.
You just left. She couldn't
The-
handle that.
That's so fair.
That's so. That's yeah, that is fair. It is
I'm
fair.
pretty sure he's joking about it. We make fun of him like he's not, but it's just like kind of that dry humor that guys do. I'm sorry,
So
G.
fucking weird.
It's like just the kind of out of pocket stuff that you say.
Fun fact: I stuck my penis in a calzone.
No, because like my group, we have a quote book that I kind of keep track of, and it's got like the most rancid stuff in there, and it's just like
I've
it
got-
was
I've got
one
a funny one for
calzone,
your quote,
okay? Hmm?
I've got a quote for your quote book from one of my D&D.
Oh no.
I stand up and call the snake fucking gay for psychic damage.
That's crazy. No, like we've got some.
Basically, they were up against the wall inside a small cavern. They were gonna have a TPK. They'd run out of ammunition, and then there's like, I said, is there anything else you guys would like to try before you die? And one of my players just stands up and says, on camera, says, I called the snake fucking gay. I let them roll because fuck it, why not? It's their last ditch. If that's how they want to go out, that's how they want to go out. They rolled a
That's
nat fucking 20, so the snake that has no comprehension of sexuality or sentience immediately just thinks, oh my god, I'm actually gay, and then leaves them alone. It just
That's
slithers
so
into the depths
fair.
of comprehended sexuality. And I'm just thinking, how the hell did you get out of that one? The snake is nearly 20 feet tall. How did you survive? By calling it gay? Of all things.
Sometimes that just happens.
I'm
Propaganda.
happy. I'm happy that it happened because it was one of my favorite moments of all time, doing anything. But like, why did it have to be? Why did the snake have to be fucking gay? Why couldn't you just call it gay?
Because obviously you've got to add the word fucking to it. That's what makes it funny. Obviously, haha.
Things funny.
No, our quote book has like the stupidest stuff. The first quote in the book is like, "I'd do war crimes with that chick."
What the? What? That's not even funny. That's just weird. Honestly.
No. That's the late. What are you talking about? It's been later.
Yeah, that's just like a dream date.
Relatable.
That's just
What
a
do you
dream
mean?
date.
Have you ever had a partner?
So you're telling me your dream date, your dream idea of a date is you go on with a girl and you look at
No.
her and you think that yeah, I'll commit war crimes with her.
It's more along the vibes of, yeah, I'd follow her into hell and back.
That, or it's
Because
like,
that's what partners do.
or it's more like you're
Yeah.
comfortable enough to be a crackhead around her.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense, but still, like actual war crimes is
it's
a bit
kind
much.
of no. I think
Plus,
the
think about
idea
it this way.
is,
Think about it this way. If she's a goth baddie, she's gonna be into war crimes.
That's very stereotypical. You know?
Who cares?
She probably does.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Well, to be
Honestly, I
fair,
think
we were at a
G-
Barnes and Noble
She's ten-
talking about a
Yes, I'm saying
manga.
she's a 10, but she's obsessively vegan.
Eh,
This is such a weird conversation.
for the right woman, I'd go vegan.
Well, welcome to content creators. We talk about some of the most random shit.
Yeah, we really do. We really do. One of the newest ones is I can't believe that I forgot that Ye tweeted sex.
Didn't he like tweet stuff about Hitler? As
Yes. Yeah. But that's why it's funnier.
Well? My
'Cause of, like-
ancestor died to Hitler, bro. I'm Polish. Like,
Dude,
Come
there's
on
literally
now.
a movie about one of my family members fighting off in Greece.
there's like a couple books written about my great grandfather.
Oh, Polish. I only know 3 phrases in Polish.
One of the people that was in my chat earlier, I know he's Austrian. So
I know Cześć, jak się masz, and kocham cię, which is hello, how are you, and I love you.
Yeah,
That's all I know.
That's good. That's actually kind of good.
I
I was honestly, when you said 3 phrases, I was thinking of 3 swear words. Honestly.
No, because I wanted, because there was this Polish chick I really liked at university, and
fair.
I wanted to impress her, so I did pick up a book, one of those language for how to learn Polish, and I didn't learn a word from it, but I just kept getting these ads like go to Poland for holiday, and those were like the only 3 phrases I remember from them.
Yeah. I just started
And
Duolingo
that's
for
what
Greek.
kocham cię.
The thing is, like, people say Polish is really hard to learn, but it really isn't, because all you have to do
At
is.
least your language uses a semi-Latin alphabet.
Like, the thing
Yeah.
is, about Polish, everything is spelled out like. What's it called? What's the phrase? Gosh darn it.
Phonetic.
Phonetically?
English is not English.
Yo, G, there's a
You spell
ditto over
everything
here.
out the way it sounds. You spell everything out the way it sounds, and you pronounce things the way they sound. The way
So
they're
it's like
spelled as well.
coffee. In America would be CAWFEE.
Yeah,
Coffee?
exactly. So
Bro
all you have
says
to
it like a
learn
New
is
Yorker
the
says it.
alphabet.
Coffee.
Apparently, as far as I'm aware, actually Korean is actually the easiest language to learn.
Honestly, American.
Reportedly, an
Oh
idiot
my
could learn
god,
to
that was
read it in
embarrassing.
30 minutes. Because it's one of the most structured structured languages in currently in existence. Like, it doesn't matter how you write it; it's always going to be this goes here, this goes here, this goes here in a character.
Yeah, English I feel like is one of the hardest languages to learn, if not the hardest.
It's because there's a lot of contradictions.
Yeah,
There's
Doesn't
like
follow,
there,
rules.
there, and there.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
What else is there? Oh yeah, here, here, and here.
And two, and two.
Yeah. Your. When I first meet somebody, most of the time I actually like am very correct about it, but like once I actually like talk to them a bit and know them, I don't care. Like I'll stop using
It does-
punctuation,
I'm not
capitalization.
gonna lie, because I've got 2 qualifications in English language and literature. It does annoy me when people cannot be bothered using your and your. And
For
the most
me-
annoying thing is when people go to YouTube comments and it's just a massive block of text. They're expecting me to read it. Punctuate
Yeah.
your shit! It's impossible for me to figure out what you're trying to tell me.
I mean, like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm lazy.
Hello, lazy. I'm she. Nice
So
to
you
meet
can't say that.
you.
That is the immediate reaction is crazy.
That's a bit far. That's a bit far.
No.
I'm 30 this year.
Let's not
Fuck
get
you,
that
I
low,
can
let's
do
not
that
get that low.
jokes. Be right back.
Like, in my defense, one of my friends, we were playing Sky Wars on Bedrock, and there's this one guy who just wouldn't die, and we're on a VC together, and he just decides, he just, out of the blue, just yells, "Kill yourself!" And I'm like, and we lost it. Like, we just lost our collective shit for like 10 minutes. We could not stop laughing because of how random and out of pocket it was. So, we do a lot of weird things. Like, y'all can't see it, but right over here, I have a hat that he got me for Christmas about fishing because we have like a joke about that spinning fish gif. Or like, this helmet that I have right here is another reference to a joke that we do a lot. Like we were in Fortnite, you know, there's snipers around, and we're over here like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Gets headshot sniped. And so I went ahead and made that for him, but it's pretty chill. We do a lot of out of pocket stuff, so
I mean, it's good to have a friend like that, you know.
yeah.
That just
Tornado,
sounds
that
like
wasn't.
something out of Blackadder.
Yeah. I mean, Tornado,
What are
that's
you
not something
carving
we did
into
on
that
stream.
bullet bordering? What are you carving into that bullet bordering? I'm carving my name, sir. Why are you carving your name? Because you know how they say there's a bullet with your name on it? Well, if I owned a bullet, then I won't be shot, will I? It just
That's
reminds me
actually
of that
so
shit.
smart. That's so smart, actually.
Logic.
It's
Actually so smart.
it's a really old British sitcom, like done by Rowan Atkinson and co. It was such a good series.
Honestly, the only
Way
show that
before
I'm
your
watching,
time, though, even before my time.
the only one I'm watching right now is Invincible. Like, I just don't watch a lot of TV anymore, like conventional television.
Like, my family owns 3 TVs and none of them work. None of us watch television.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I'm in my own apartment, so it's just kind of whatever. I just play Minecraft and watch YouTube most of the time.
I really need to get back into it, but I'm old.
Old. Imagine being 30.
I'm not 30 yet.
Close enough.
A lot of people are turning 30 this year.
I mean,
Yes.
Gee,
how,
you're double my age. You're actually double my age.
yes. That's how aging works, Alex.
yeah, I feel
know.
old knowing that 2018 was 7 years ago.
I feel old now knowing that we're past the halfway point of the 2020s.
I feel old knowing that I'm 20. Like, I feel old because of that. And I know that nothing compares to G's age, but like,
Oi!
or like
Right.
for example,
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Cameron is like 36.
exactly. I was gonna say, I thought he was in his 40s.
Beekeep was 60 years old. You know, he
Who
managed.
the hell is Beaky?
Did you never meet Wandering Beekeep?
No.
No.
Okay, well,
I've
MDC,
been on
obviously
stage
MDC
for
didn't meet him
years.
because MDC wasn't around here when he was here. But did you never? Oh my days! You need
I
to hear all the
Probably not,
stories.
because probably not because I tend to keep to myself.
Yeah, I started before Pokey and all of them started.
I
'Cause, like,
started
as a content creator, I don't want to shove my shit down.
a year ago,
people's throats, so I
basically.
Yeah.
do that and thing.
I was here way longer before. What's it called? You MDC. I don't know when G joined. G, when did
I
you
think
join?
I joined in like March of last year because I know I was here. I know I was established. No, February last year. I've been on for nearly a year because I know I got attacked, and not only just on the server, I was also racially attacked by now banned players from the server.
That's
So,
unfortunate.
I know that shit happened. I've still got all the screenshots and shit.
Yeah,
Not a good birthday.
That's unfortunate. I mean, I've been on since May, because one of my friends, that same friend that we had the kill yourself bit, he got me on. Basically, we were playing Skywars, and this one player wouldn't die, and we were on a VC, so my friend got peeved and just yelled, "Kill yourself." And it was really funny. Like, I was telling Alex, we could not stop
I feel
laughing.
like we shouldn't be laughing about that sort of shit, but I can understand the frustration.
Yeah, I
Like-
would never laugh about anything like that. I do admit it is kind of funny, but like it's not something to be joked
Obviously in Minecraft. Obviously in game.
about. Obviously in Minecraft.
Obviously in game. Like, that's always the point when we do that. Or like, we'll tell each other
No,
that because
yeah.
it's funny. But like, yeah,
It's just like, hang. MDZ was like, kill yourself. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, let me
Oh.
just grab this lightsaber real quick and just,
Oh, you didn't see it.
Oh.
I was gonna be like, go kill yourself. Oh, and then just disappear.
Oh, don't worry. I watched the chat. I saw you leave the game. So, close enough.
Die.
Yeah. But...
Wait, have any of you seen San Andreas?
No, low battery. You've got to be kidding me. I've got to charge this thing.
MDC, have you seen San Andreas yet?
Honestly, I was never into GTA.
No, as in not as in the game, as in the town in Dynasty.
I don't think so. Is that a
think so.
NeoPixel or is that a replica?
What do you mean? Oh no, it's just
NeoPixel.
listen. So basically, here we are.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the
I'm
one I
playing
had was
Beekeep.
NeoPixel.
Yeah.
What are you on about? I'm talking about Minecraft Dynasty, and you're talking about
Alex, look at VC.
Oh my days, that's so menacing.
Yeah.
I'd be running. I'd be running.
On mine, I've got
Run
the window
away
saber.
with my panda ears.
The panda ears were the menacing thing.
I'm gonna end up hitting my fan.
And no, go come to NH and do /warp TP C_ San Andreas.
This one's getting
And I'll show you the town, because Wandering Beekeeper owns town, and he gave it to me. So yeah.
I mean-
Oh, I get the name Sand Andreas.
Yes. I renamed
As
it.
far
It
as
used
I
to be
can
called.
tell, it just looked like a regular Minecraft villain.
C_. I always forget the C.
Yeah, so I renamed it. Originally it was called Cadron Lakhor. Oh wait, Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie. Ronnie's no longer the president.
I
It's
wouldn't
me.
call it Sandikin's Paradise.
Yeah. So yeah, on me right now, G, I have the Darth Maul saber. I've got Luke, Return of the Jedi, and Windu.
Honestly, I'm quite happy with just having those ones because there's nobody around me that wants that.
Yeah, I'm able to spar with people, but like I started collecting them a while back before I started collecting records. So I've got a
Anyway,
few
sorry,
more at
sorry,
home.
Alex, you had stories to tell.
Okay.
No? Okay. Yo,
What did you say? I'm so confused.
I was saying, sorry, you had stories to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, stories to tell. Oh, my bad. Anyway,
Yeah,
so the story.
I'm letting you in. I'm letting you in. Go. Quick,
Okay,
before
okay.
MDC
So,
says
so
something.
Wandering Beekeeper used to own this town. This used to be the most popular town on Dynasty. Used to have like 10 to 20 active players daily. When there was like 30 people on the peak, but on the daily peak, yeah. But yeah, eventually I went on my hiatus and I gave it to Ronnie, and then Ronnie took care of it, and I came back and
Everyone's gone.
Nobody's here. Everyone's gone.
I mean, Ronnie also had
Oh my
Wolf City.
god. MDC, this sand, you know who was here.
I don't like it.
Anakin.
Tatooine. We're on Tatooine.
No!
Here. We're on Tatooine. We
Dude,
did make
gee.
a Star Wars inspired town. We should make a Star
Yeah, I
Wars
was about to
It's so
say,
good.
gee, we should totally make like a true like
Bro,
Star
all
Wars
three
full
of us.
base. Yeah.
Let's go, guys.
I mean, I'm barely able to even finish my own Viking village.
Fair.
I've still got plenty to do on that.
Like, we could almost do like, you know how people have all those circle builds with like the different biome slices in them? Something like that, but we do different Star Wars planets.
Yeah, but can you imagine the amount of space we'd need for that?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
And not to
have you
mention,
seen?
I work full time and I have a wife.
I mean,
And I got
that's
my
fair. I do have a class. I do have like classes and a life.
I
No
don't,
bitches, but a
you know?
life.
MDC, that's a fucking lie. We're content creators. We don't have lives. What are you talking about?
Hey, you have a life because you actually
I
have like a
fucking do
job
not.
and a family and hobbies.
Mate, I have no friends outside of video gaming. My
That's
two
so
kids
real.
have cats. I have a wife and I work full time. I have 8 days off. I've spent 4 of them inside.
Here, this is what I did last June. I got paid to do this, and it only took a month to dig out by hand. So, this was why you were. This is why you were not on the server, Alex.
Yeah, let me TP. Is it this in an H? Yeah.
No, it's TR.
No, TR.
TR. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see what the fuss is about. GPA. YT_MDC9. What am I looking at? What is this?
This is a 201 by 201 by 40.
Worms, if you want to get into it.
Yeah, Megan hired me to build this before he got off of the server and joined up with his country's army.
The
But
US.
I didn't even know he was from the US. I'm gonna be honest.
I was told he joined the US military. Yeah, that's what I was told.
Honestly, I had no clue. But
What was this for? What was this for?
originally, he was planning to build a bonsai out of it.
A bonsai.
Isn't that big?
Yeah.
Okay, it seems a lot bigger from like a bird's eye view. It isn't that big.
Oh,
I think
it's over 1 million blocks.
Yeah, I've seen worse. Oh, hang on. So listen, back when the the Rift Reaver came out, Rodolfo wanted to max it out in a day, and he dug such a big hole that after like 2 weeks, so me and a couple other players found it, and we were like screaming about it in contact and stuff. Here, let me teleport you guys here.
Bounce Canyon.
I'm not sure what this is called.
No,
There's a huge
it's
tower
Bounce
in it now.
Canyon because I'm one of the people that found it.
I was like the first or second person to find it. Yeah, this place. Oh,
No, I think I was the first person to find it.
I mean, I was
Because
the first person to contact D. I know that for a fact.
because before Fi's build was here, I was gonna build because
Okay.
yeah. So I have this whale lord that I call Big Ron, and this was back when whale lords were still huge. May they rest in peace. But I'm like
It's
the
for
lore.
best in fairness, let's be honest.
I like the bigger version just because the meme with Big Ron was better in my opinion.
Yeah, but if you want to use it in a tournament, it had to be smaller.
yeah. But like the lore is that Ron used bounce, and that's why the canyon is the way that it is.
Wouldn't hurt that much considering how buoyant they
Yeah, but like we did it for the funny. Either way.
You- If you do the math, and you look at all of the statistics, you find that Waylord actually cannot submerge. It's too light.
Actually, there's a alt art that's coming out where Waylord is like vertical in the water.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What?
Who's
Which one
Welios?
sounds about right. No way, that's right. Vertical in the water. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Search it up.
No way.
Yippee! Swellios. Hydreigon's one of my
A
favorite
vertical
mons.
submarine.
So,
Too soon to talk about submarines. My thoughts.
but yeah, I remember when I discovered this, I was just kind of RTPing around looking for stuff. You can even get into the void from this.
It's Howler.
Like I'm in the void.
We are in the void.
A lot of this,
We
I'm
are
pretty
in
sure
the-
D patched some of this up. That's the thing.
No,
So
he
remember
did
I
not.
contacted D.
Are you about to die?
Because no, I was talking with D. Like he said, he'll patch it up. Originally, it was meant to be like all patched up, but something. I guess Fyrena had like an idea or something, or maybe Rodolfo.
Oh, I forgot. Keep inventories on.
Yeah. If it ever turns off, I'm gonna be so sad.
What's this tower even for?
I actually don't remember. I think
Getting bitches.
fair, but I
Wanna
thought
talk
Fi
about
already
my
had dip.
Minecraft tower?
That's crazy.
This thing is-
No, originally we were gonna
Follow.
build like something to do with Big Ron here, because I didn't know that it was Fi's at the time. And I come back one day and I'm just like, this is new.
This just came out overnight.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
So that's what Rodolfo did. I heard he did all this overnight. I find that unbelievable.
Not
There's
all
no
of
way he
it.
did all.
Not all of it. When I first came here, it was like up to about here, I think. Up to
Last
about
year, I remember it to be bigger.
about Y26. Tornado, the bedrock's broken because when the Reaver first came out, from what I know, it was a little bit broken. Like, they were testing the Reaver out a little bit over here. So. But yeah, I remember when I found this. I don't think I was on stream, because I didn't stream Dynasty for a while, because I almost didn't want to stream Dynasty. Not because, like, you know, I didn't want the server to grow or anything, but, like, because this was, like, a personal project of mine, like a personal server. That I just kind of play with friends or play to chill out. And eventually I'm kind of like, you know, I'm bored. I'm going to stream just gathering resources or something. Just so that I'm able to, like, stream and just kind of chill.
Yeah. I mean, you get something out of streaming at least. Like, I'll consider starting to stream, but the thing is, most of the time I'm so quiet. Like, I find it really hard to be talking all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
a
wanna be
bit
able to
difficult.
entertain people.
It's a bit difficult, especially if you're, like, completely, like, doing boring tasks.
Yeah, like,
So,
all I do
like-
is grinding. All I do is grinding. That's all I
Yeah,
do.
that's
Grind,
that's
grind.
makes it difficult. Although if you're making like a Pokemon team, that's like a type of grinding that's so much
Yeah.
easier to commentate over, because you
Yeah,
can
like-
actually like talk about the
Yeah,
stats and
yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. When you're
Yeah.
just mining, it sucks. So
Yeah, but like, but whenever you're making a team, that's a good time to stream, because you know you have a topic to talk about, you know, and your thoughts and everything. Like what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I was thinking of recording my what's it called when the gym leader trials come. I was thinking of recording mine, and I was thinking of just looking back at it after the trials finished and see, like, you know, comments to myself on what I could have done better, you know. And stuff like
Right.
that. And that's like a good topic to stream, honestly.
honestly, that would be a better topic for an actual like edited video rather than a stream,
Yeah.
I would think, because like instead of doing a live critique, you're actually able to articulate the exact arguments that you want to do, and you can edit in like images and stats and things like that to help explain your argument and help with all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So-
that sounds good. That sounds good for sure.
If you're editing, I would recommend using the free version of DaVinci Resolve. It's one of the best techs for video editing. Even movie studios use it. So I would work with that. It's fairly easy to learn. There's some quirks, but it's fairly easy to learn. Unlike VSDC, that editing software sucks to learn. Learned that the hard way. But yeah. Or if you're looking like thumbnails, Photopia, it's basically Photoshop with ads.
Oh yeah, I've used Photopia or Photopia before, yeah.
Yeah, like
So I was originally gonna make, what's it called? I was gonna make new rank flags for the server, but me and Smug, we couldn't come to a conclusion as to what kind of improvements we could do on the rank flags. So yeah, eventually we just came to the conclusion that we just have to wait for something to be innovative. But essentially, I was using Photopia for everything.
Yeah, it's a pretty good software. It's what I use for all my thumbnails. Today, I just didn't really care about the thumbnail, so I just kind of like shoved it together and hoped that it looked okay. Like normally, I'll take a lot more time to actually like cut myself out in whatever photo I decide to use. And today, I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna use magnetic lasso and clean it up. So it's a bit scuffed, and like I know that the Blackstone on it is going to be a little bit harder to see against the black background than not, but like I also don't really care. I like making thumbnails, but there are days where I'm just like, I don't feel like doing this, you know.
Yeah,
So-
like you have to be in the mood for it. It's kind of like with me in building. Like I take so long to build. It's not because like I don't have any ideas on what to build. It's just I get burned out so quickly.
The thing is, I kind of suck at building. Like
I'm half decent. I'd
Like-
say I'm not the very best, but I'm half decent.
I've been getting better. Like if you come over to my base, like if you go Prime Valley, and if you like come to my base, I've gotten much better at building. Like, okay, apparently I have feathers now. Like the first thing that I ever built in this server is right over here. And this is like my starter house.
It's like the basic home. Like
Yeah.
Not much.
And that was the point. I wanted it to be basic. Excuse me. But yeah, I wanted this house to be very basic. And I'm just like, yeah. And now I don't even really sleep here or use it. This is literally like my to-do board. That's what this house basically is now. And like I built the little pier for it. The second thing I built was the Grove, which is basically my apricot farm or apricorn farm. And after that, this building right here.
This looks good. I don't know what you mean.
This I partially did use like a YouTube tutorial, but I also like if I use a YouTube tutorial, I try to like innovate. So like the big things that I really innovated is like this wall was completely blank, and I'm like, you know, I'm probably just gonna make it look a little more nicer. The interior is completely me. The stuff on like the sides, so like where all these looms are or stuff like that, that's all me. This kind of stuff, that's all me. And I kind of want to turn this, we want to make a town out of this area. And eventually, we plan, this is going to be like a chest shop for like apricorn items and the wood type. The wood type's upstairs. Yeah, the stream delay is not horrible. I have it on low latency. Not ultra low, but low. So like this is kind of the main bit of the build. I need to add one for boats, and I didn't because I'm lazy. But, you know.
Lazy.
Well, you can choose your stream latency. Most people just choose the longest latency because, you know, crazy dip. Crazy, actually. That's what she said. That's crazy, G. But what I built after that was the Lechonk Church. Real. And the Lechonk Church, basically I killed a shiny Lechonk because I was kind of lazy and didn't want to catch it, and it spawned on me. I'm like, do I really want this? Because I've already got at least one. And so I killed it, and it dropped a pork chop. And so we named it Shiny Lechonk. We started hanging it up and shit. This is a friend's base, but the easiest way to get up there is from here. So just walk through.
Okay.
I'm leaving the door open. I don't know if the redstone is gonna activate.
I was expecting a trap of some kind.
No. But you just kind of go up here and then come out. And this again, I did deviate from the tutorial a bit. This was completely me. This thing was completely me. The billboard. But the interior is mostly me, as well as the tutorial. I use the tutorials to try and get better. So.
Wait, what is this for? Is this like a church of Lechonk or what?
Yes, this is a shiny Lechonk church. There are Lechonks that I place here. Each of them are level 100, and we offer up pork chops from Lechonks.
Yeah, I might need to upload this up later. Anyway.
No, this is all claimed. Nice try.
Well, yeah. I'll find my loopholes. I'm joking, obviously.
I'm
But
sure
no,
you.
yeah,
I'm sure you enjoy it.
this up, if I really wanted to, I would blow this up. I find so much loopholes on the server. Like, oh my days.
I mean,
remember
like,
what's it called? I was planning to make a basement base under Real ICF's house, yeah? And Real ICF wouldn't allow me to make a base on him. But I found a loophole. Turns out that somehow, for some odd reason, since he made his, like, I'm pretty sure the reason is because the plane got updated and the plane was before the update. Basically, under his house, there was no claimed area, basically. And that's not meant to happen. Like, I was able to place and break stuff, but I wasn't able to, claim the area for some reason. So it was like half broken. And essentially, I made a whole base down there before being caught, and then I got caught and then got blown up, actually.
Crazy.
So, yeah.
But yeah, this, all of this was all me. I caught a shiny Lechonk for each of them. And eventually I want to fill this up with completely shiny Lechonks and stuff like that. and Onclones, but that's gonna take a lot of time. My boy, I chained for this guy, and this was like, I think this was the first stream that I actually did this. And it was me getting this. It was me getting my boy chaining for that, and then I ended up going to get some Whataburger for midnight. It's American fast food burger chain, and I get back and I'm like, you know, I'm about to go to sleep, but I'm gonna try really quickly and see if I can get it. I get online in 5 minutes. The chunks spawn, and I just started streaming immediately. I'm like, oh my god.
It's a very pretty chunk and long and everything.
I spent a lot of time on this, like all the resources and all of that, actually like building it. I'm pretty proud of this one, and it looks awesome on shaders. So like I don't normally use shaders just because
Yeah, I'll turn on shaders for seconds. Okay, yeah, this looks actually quite nice with shaders because of the flowers and the.
yeah, and like I
this
prefer
looks really nice.
the OG look as Minecraft. And like you'll even get like the light shining through the windows back here. Like they're kind of shining in a little bit right now, and so it's really really cool on the interior.
I mean, yeah, this looks kind of cool. Yeah. Do you want to see some of the builds I made on the server?
I mean, I've got a
Yeah.
few others on here, but like
Oh,
I've
yeah,
got
we'll see yours first. We'll see yours first. We've got to.
So, like-
gotta get the whole tour.
so like my oh, Dry's here. I didn't even know Dry was here. Dyer. I don't know how to pronounce it. Whatever.
He is.
Yeah, he's just
That's
right
like
over
on
here.
the
He's
server? Oh, what the?
he's
Oh,
over
yeah,
here by our
okay.
silos. Bro's just chilling.
Yeah, continue the tour. Yeah, this house looks really nice. Did you make this?
No, this was my friend that he's the guy who's the reason that I actually played the server. Like he joined. He hasn't been on in a while, but most of the stuff over here he built. So like this is not a tutorial. He just built this all himself. This is gonna be his villager trading hall. Where the carpet is, this is gonna be his actual base. He's working on an actual like skyscraper. I got all of the resources for it. He just hasn't been on to build it. You learned it. The thing is, oh yeah, my cords are on camera. I forgot about the map. I don't really care. I plan to make this a town eventually anyways, so I extended the cactus farm and I did build the 2 cactus farms. In America, we have a certain holiday in September that I realized that I probably should connect these 2 builds somehow to avoid that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't. Look
No,
like
it doesn't. It doesn't. But like, I remembered I showed my friend that I had built them. He's like, you know what that looks like, right? And I'm like, oh no.
And,
So-
at least they're not twins by technicality. They're both 2 different towers, you know.
No, they are different. But he built this super smelter. This little farm, that's something that I made. He made this iron farm. We had this other guy come in one day. It was while I was kind of finishing up the grove. And he's like, and I was like, hey, anybody want to catch this Pidgeot that spawned on me? Because I generally will say like, hey, I've got a little bit more of a rare spawn on me if anybody wants it. He's like, sure, I guess. And so his skin is actually Walter White. So I'm like, you can join our base, because he asked, you can join our base if we can build you the RV.
Wait, so that's the reason why he built the RV.
Yes.
Because some random guy with a Walter White skin came and was like, yeah,
Yes,
like,
this
yeah,
is why we built
like
it.
A perfect idea. It's
This-
like a
this
perfect
is-
idea.
This is why we built it. It took me way too long to find the regular diamond ore for this too. Like, way too long.
Oh yeah, because usually diamonds spawn in deep state nowadays.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, but I'm pretty happy with this build. I think it looks decent. It's not perfect, but I mean, like,
It
it's
looks
got
good. It looks good. It does.
it's
the
got
job.
the
It
bullet
does the
holes.
job.
It's got the freaking t-shirt.
It
Like,
does the job.
but he built all of this stuff, and we were gonna build some stuff, but I haven't seen him online in like a very long time. This right here is my most recent build. This is just for it just houses our moss farm. That's all it is. It's just our moss farm.
whatever that is, from here it looks like a Super Mario, honestly. What's it called? Super Mario background. Like, you know the tubes he jumps on and
Yeah.
the pipes. That
Yeah.
looks like a... What is
I
that?
can see that. So we decided to just completely flatten this mountain. We're working on terraforming it. But down here, this cave is going to be a tumblestone shop. And so it kind of goes down. And I handmade the cave. Like, all of this is completely handmade. Everything's hand-placed. It's not completely done. And I really want some deep slate moonstone ore to add down over here. But that's apparently very, very difficult to find.
Moonstone.
Deep slate moonstone ore is like one of the hardest ores to find.
Deep slate
apparently.
moonstone ore. Oh yeah, I know that. Any ore that relates to what's it
Dude,
called?
for real,
Moonstones.
when I built the moss farm, I used 14 leaf stone ore. Like regular leaf stone ore. It took me, you know how long I was searching. You were there. I have no idea where you are, Howler, I'm gonna be honest. Oh no.
He's up there, like, I think he's up there on the...
Oh, this isn't, no, this isn't us. This
What
is,
is it?
this
What
is
is
somebody else's build. There's a few places
Where
that
are
have
you
popped
guys?
up,
Am I so blind?
past the mountain. He went past the mountain. Yeah, most of like
Oh, that's-
the regular wood
I've been here.
builds, most of like all of the builds around these are like just random people that I don't think have played in forever, and I almost want to, and I don't know if this is allowed, but I almost want to be like, hey, can we like talk to staff and get your claim removed so that we can build our town? We can pay you
It
if you still
depends.
play.
You can do that, because I used to go around with what's it called? This person called, I used to be on call with him daily. His name was X-Broken J, and basically, he met a guy called Chromjoel, who was the moderator at the time, and he was quite active at the time. And basically, whenever we stumbled upon a claim, we'd always call up Joel, and he would, what's it called? He would come to us and see if we got permission to, what's it called, destroy the claim. And every time we got permission to, we just raided the base, and we just got free loot, and it was so fun. Like,
Yeah,
obviously
I
we
mean-
didn't do it on purpose, because doing it on purpose is actually bannable, but every time
Yeah.
we stumbled upon any base, we always called Joel, and we'd always get him, and we always get free loot.
Yeah,
It just depends on, like, how active the people are, I guess.
That's why I want to try and like reach out to everybody first. Just because I want to get their permission, I don't want to do it without them. Like this one that's on the mountain with all the cherries, I have literally seen no change at this base for well over a month. But it popped up relatively recently, so I'm like, I don't know. But this up here, this is like the most recent thing. It's not done. This is gonna be a museum, and so I put a lot of work into designing this and building it. The outside's not perfect, but it's also not completely done. Yeah, this is the museum, Howler. I wish we actually had like regular tumblestone slabs, but we don't. So, womp womp. But I designed, so this room I designed first, and I designed the interior before the exterior on everything. But I designed this room first. I kind of worked my way out and down. So this room over here was next. I almost made where the composters are. I almost made them the relic coin bags, but that would have been so expensive. Honestly, Howler, when I first made this build, I was just in creative and I forgot that lodestones required the netherite, and I came back and I was like, oh no.
The grinds.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Well,
Could
if it
the
wasn't that bad, then it was worth it.
pillar with pots? What do you mean? What pillar? Oh, this one. I don't know. I kind of like the Blackstone. I like that it kind of connects to the actual, like the actual build. Like that I can connect it to the walls and whatnot with the iron bars. I'm kind of still getting used to like using unconventional building tactics. So, but yeah, like I'm pretty happy with how this one's turned out so far. The outside, I need to add a lot more stuff. Like the outside is nowhere near done, but I didn't want to like get all the extra floaty things and things that go on the walls just yet because I also need to terraform the area. I haven't done that yet either.
Yeah, you should probably do that first, honestly.
Honestly, I need to do the interior first.
Well, you actually, maybe.
Because I actually want to
You
get
have
the
know how
exhibits
big-
up.
Yeah, you need to know how big the build will actually be.
But I've got like a lot. I'm probably gonna add more underneath eventually. But I've got like a lot of like decently rare things. Like for example, this.
That's not that rare.
Well, in the server it is.
That's like I could go to a wandering trader and just buy it out.
I don't think they sell the turtle eggs
Do they not? How
or
do you get
things
it
like
then?
this.
Oh, that I can get. That was like from events and stuff. You can get that. But wait, hang on. How do you get the turtle egg? Okay, now you got me curious.
Honestly, I don't remember. But I've got stuff like the sniffer egg, stuff
Oh yeah, the
like
sniffer egg's not that hard to get. Yeah,
Eh,
That
not
sniffer egg
any-
is kind of cool.
not really, but it's still relatively rare. So, this, like different caps that I've unlocked and stuff like that. I have a card collection that I did, disc collection, just a bunch of different rare items and stuff like that. So the cards, yeah, I'm working on the cards, but it's nowhere near done.
Need to open
So
the back up. What's it called? Need to open Pacilion's planes back up. Still waiting.
fair. I mean, I think out of all of the items currently that I have that are rare, I'm gonna show Howler. I don't know if I'm allowed to show you.
I mean, well, I'm so confused. Hang on. A guy got lost.
So I've done a lot for this, and I think it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna probably try and open it up to the rest of the server. I want it to be open for the server.
What was the silence about? I was so confused because I zoomed out for a second and it went silent, and I'm not sure what that was about.
There's an item that I showed Howler that I don't think I'm allowed to show you yet.
Is it the dragon egg?
No.
Is it? It's not the dragon egg. Then I don't know what it is.
Exactly.
It's not the dragon egg. I don't know what it is. Well, I mean, it's probably. What could it be? Let me think. Could be a command block. Those are. Honestly, you could convince any admin and they'd give you a command block.
That would be cool, but I don't think I can place
like,
it.
obviously they don't give you a working one.
Yeah, no. I might try and get that in there. Eventually, we want to put like a couple more builds down here. And obviously, we still want to terraform the mountain and make everything look decent. But it's coming together slowly and surely.
Better, yeah.
Like
it takes time to like make a build.
like even down here, like I'm waiting for my friend to actually do all the terraforming on the side of the mountain
Who is
so
your
that
friend? Who is your friend? Just who is your friend?
off sync.
Oh, I've never heard of that person.
Yeah.
Oh, my days.
He started like a month or two before me. So around the time that G started, I guess.
You got a honey bottle.
Yeah, you get those now. But like this, I'm waiting for him to do what he did over here, up here, and then I'm gonna like add some supports on whatever else is sticking out. But like I said, it's not done, so I can't really do much. But I mean, it's coming together. It's definitely a long way away, and like I think somewhere on that mountain, that thing that I told you about, that you were worried that people were gonna come for me for, this would be where it's hubbed. Like this would be like the main hub for it, where like all the big information is held and things like that.
Well, that sounds like cool. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a bunch of different projects and ideas. It's just a lot of work to do and a lot of stuff to start. Like
Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh no, I'm
You
not
want
because
to
like
finish that, yeah.
because like if you've seen my to-do list, it's long.
My to-do list is also very long actually.
I mean, we've been like slowly and surely cutting things off of it, and like some of it's personal, some of it's not. But like we actually want to build like a bounce canyon like thing. So like what we were just at in TR, we want to do that and actually like make a full build out of it at some point. But like we got to build stuff for different places like Poke Centers, the basically arenas, things like that, like to make it an actual town. Just kind of making some of our farms and stuff look like builds, or like remaking them. So we've got a bunch of stuff that we're working on, and it's nowhere near done, but you know,
You'll get there eventually, for sure. Eventually. It's so quiet. MDC, why did you go so quiet?
sorry, I'm typing.
Did you just... Are you either lagged or you just teleported?
I teleported.
Okay. Where'd you go to?
My storage.
Let me get up here, I see him in the map.
So,
I'm feeling like it feels so like gay to get a Valentine's card from a boy.
oh no, it's just goofy stuff. I don't even remember what I
Yeah.
wrote on all of them.
Like I guess it's not a real Valentine's card after all.
Yeah, no, it's
Actually,
just
I
like
don't know, 'cause I'm not the one to say because I actually haven't gotten a real Valentine's card, so I'm not sure how a real one looks like.
it's just
What
goofy,
it
like
represents,
cheap
but-
pickup lines. It can be between friends. So
Actually, what days you vanished and you leave the server?
honestly, I don't know who gets what. I don't. I genuinely don't remember what I wrote in these.
Where are you? I wanna get a Valentine's card. I'll read it out. I'll read it out for chat. Where are you? There you are. Give me. I want one. I'm ready. Okay, let me read it out for chat. Let me read it out for chat. I'm doing flips, just seeing you.
Oh God!
I can't avoid.
You got the
Together,
lyrics.
I'm on the beach. So filled with glee, baby, I feel free.
Oh my!
It's nice rhyme. I'll keep this.
You got the lyric one. You got the actual like lyrics.
Is that a rare one or what?
No, I have one of each.
Okay. Was that the cool one, I guess? I don't know what to
No,
say.
that's like the second one that I wrote, I think.
It's literally called the Valentine's card 2. Well,
No, I like-
Valentine 2 cards.
I did like different things. So like, the fourth one is V4, like, you know, like number to letter
Mm.
speak. So they're a bit different.
This is nice. Yeah, I've gotten 3 Valentine's cards so far. Feeling
I
good.
have 4 technically because I bought one from from somebody.
What? Who is selling Valentine's? Buying Valentine's cards for yourself is crazy. How lonely can you be? That sounds like something I do, honestly. Who wrote it? Surely it's signed, right?
Dip wrote it.
You bought one from Dip.
No. I bought it from somebody else. Because
Oh,
I'm trying to
you bought it
collect them for the museum.
Valentine's card. I got in one from Purple, one from Dip, and one from you.
Yeah, I got purple and dip. I'm not giving myself one because no. Anyone else wants a Honestly, GTS has been so mid ever since the update.
Yeah, they need to add it to like all the realities. It's not really used because it's only in Nexus.
It's been getting worse use-wise in the past, like, I don't know, 3 months, probably. It's been kind of mid. But, you know, some days are better than others for it.
I mean, that's kind of like the stock market. It's yeah.
Fair.
The word. Yeah, like it's good some days, bad some days, up, down. Depends.
Oh yeah, Howler's showing. Yeah. No, because I know you've been showing that build off, Howler. And I hear myself in the background. Oh no. That's odd. I'm not used to that. But yeah, I told you I was willing to help you with that project. So like, if you're saying something in chat, I can't see it just because like it's a very small. No, you're good. You're good, man. I'm just like, it's odd. I'm not used to it. Oh well, I fell. Like, it's an impressive build for sure. And like I said, I'm willing to help out with it. I've got more than enough cactus farm to make the dye for a bunch of dye for it. So just waiting. I have about like 2 double chests worth right now. I'm waiting for it to fill up a bit more before I smelt and give you more, or at least give you the cactus for it, because I need to grind out like coal or something so that I can actually smelt, because I'm almost out. I hate that you're taller than me now, Alex. I hate that.
Oh yeah.
I can't
I was
believe.
originally actually the shortest person ever. I was like a tenth of dragon size. Because I remember I was making fun of Pebs for being small, so he just made me like the smallest I can possibly be. But then he made me, what's it called? He restored my height to 0.99. So that's like, you know, a tenth of the size off of being, you know, the true height.
Right.
It's 100. Okay, yeah, or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But anyway, and he slowly started to shrink me, and eventually he got bored, and he just left me at this size.
No, I'm just pissed because you're taller now. And it was much funnier making fun of you for being shorter. Because you sound like you'd be short.
I am nearly 6'4". I'm 5'11" in real life.
Fuck, chat. He's taller than me IRL.
I'm nearly 6'4". I'll grow to be 6'4". I'm not 18 yet. I'm a couple years off, so.
No, because I'm 5'9". But I'm honestly, I'm perfectly happy with that. Because what is my height in inches?
So check that. Let me see. Google. 9 inches. Oh my days! It is 69 inches.
See? That's why I'm perfectly fine with it. Because it's funny.
I mean, yeah, but then again, I'd rather be 6 foot than 5'9". Hopefully, I'll grow to be 6 foot. I'm still growing at 5'11". Like, there's no way I stop at like 5'11" and just a millimeter off of 6 foot. Okay, Howler, I'll watch the screen share. Let me see.
Run here for a little bit. Did I pick it? What? That's odd. Home TP storage. Yeah, my storage, it's kind of like an open secret because I don't hide it. But like, I hide it. Like, it's claimed, so it's not like anybody's gonna steal from it. But it's like really odd to get to, so I have a TP for it. It's just like straight down here, through here. It's a little bit of a travel that you will start drowning if you don't have respiration in any amount. But I just felt like having a super secret storage, and so I did this.
Everyone
Screw
uses
it.
super secret storage. It's like tradition.
Yeah.
It is most definitely tradition.
I feel like a lot of people build like a storage building. I just have a cave.
I was gonna build myself a magazine, but then it just turned into a house. Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
Okay. Oh, I gotta get back to working on this. The whole stream was supposed to be that. A lot of YouTubers build storage buildings, Howler.
What's your point though?
Why do I have 2 backpacks? Fuck. Don't tell me I took my... The Notre Dame is your storage building? That's crazy. You sure it's not gonna burn down? Okay, let's start with this one. What, is Doge like an arsonist or something?
Oh yeah, he is. Oh man. Yeah, Doge is an arsonist, in fact.
This is fine.
Doge, you were literally trying to burn a cabin that I made for Bogey like a good 8 hours ago with flame arrows.
But those are flame arrows. They aren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, but then he threatened to get a flint and steel.
Because that's gonna do anything. Yes.
Well, that still proves he's an arsonist, though. That still proves he's an arsonist. Still proves my point.
Yeah, that's why Obsidian's so easy to get in the server, is just because of the Reaver. And I've got like a pretty good Reaver.
Actually, what is your Reaver? I don't know.
Abyssal Vein 3, Rift Pulse 3, Void Burst 8, Dimensional Quarry 8, Rift Confusion 9, with 36, almost 37,000.
Okay, that is pretty good. That is
With almost 37,000 essence.
Do you use a scepter?
No.
No.
This is the only Rift item that I have. Yeah, I've only got the one item. One Rift item. Because I don't really need anything else. I don't really teleport that much. Or need to teleport that much. So... I just can't wait for the other Rift stuff that's gonna come soon. Like, I don't...
It's been leaked for a couple months, so maybe it won't come, maybe it will. You never know.
Yeah, I think the axe needs a little bit more work on the design. But it's not bad.
You mean the battle axe?
Yeah, I just hope it works on trees. Like, please God, make it work on trees.
A Reaver should have been a thing that works on trees. Honestly.
I wish the Reaver was a multi-tool. Like, if it was...
It should be. It should be.
If it was like, what's it called? The Paxel from that one mod pack, or that one mod, it would be great.
I mean, it's a Reaver. It should be multi-tool. Like, come on.
Like, it looks like an axe. To me, it looks
It
like
does.
an axe.
It does. It does indeed.
So... Okay, I think that's good for now. I can go back up and get more of the tower. Hey, you don't want a rift hoe? I want a rift hoe.
I don't. Nah.
Where the hoe at?
Why would we need a rift shovel? What is the point of one?
Hey, if you're moving a bunch of dirt, that's so useful. Or sand.
That's like only Holler though, because he makes all the holes.
No, because like I feel like
That's only you though. The Holler, that's only you. Because he makes so many holes.
I've broken a few shovels myself.
I've never broken any tool in this.
I would say like if like I feel like lore wise they could probably say like as we start to understand the rift stuff more, we can make more stable tools and state that like the Reaver was a prototype for making more tools. Something like
What
that,
about
you
the
know.
scepter? What about the scepter? The what's it called? The scepter and the swords and the what's it
Well,
called?
those are weapons. That's why they're weapons. They're agents of chaos. That's the lore for those. But the tools almost seem more functional. I get it's a battle axe, but like, bear with me.
Honestly, now I'm looking at the Retriever as if it was a hammer.
Yeah, I could see hammer as well.
Oh man, because it's a 2D. What's it called? It's a 2D spray.
Yeah,
That's
like I
so
always
weird
feel
how
like
it's a 2D spray.
the mace is not a mace.
Yeah, it should be a 3D spray like the Trident.
Like
honestly.
I get.
Not a 3D spray, just a 3D model. Gosh.
Yeah, like I can see why they didn't, because in my mind it would look a bit goofy. But like,
Would it though? Someone made
like-
a mod on Bedrock Edition and it looked really good.
the thing is, it's needed. I just think having the core, like the heavy core, how it is, looks a bit goofy. I'm gonna be honest. Okay.
I mean, the heavy core is a 3D model and the base is not. So yeah, it doesn't really make
Yeah.
any sense.
Oh, I don't miss. Thank you for not missing. That would have been bad.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What is bro doing?
Nothing at all.
Okay, well, time to go to the end base.
Damn it.
Are you gonna answer what you're doing?
Nothing.
Where am I? Where?
Bot's got an auto clicker on.
Am I tripping, or am I hearing?
A bunch of punching.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's by the canyon thingy. Fireman not built. I don't know why. Maybe let's go to the end and let's check out what you guys are doing. What the hell am I hearing? What am I hearing?
A lot of axolotls being auto clicked.
Axolotls. Where are they? Why are they suffering?
It's on Howler's stream.
Oh! Oh my days! I was wondering what I was hearing. Oh my days.
God, I wish we had TNT for some of these things. It'd be awesome. Oh shit, a Metagross. That's crazy. I didn't even realize Metagross could spawn here. Where to? That tower. No, is it that tower? No, it's that tower. It's a tower. Some tower. Yeah, chat, this is my life, more or less. I love how I said I was going to place Blackstone in the stream and I haven't placed a single... I don't know, I placed one block, but it wasn't even, like, to place it. It was just because I broke one on accident. Didn't want to leave it. There's still a fair amount of stuff to break, so we've got time. I can do this. Played, oh yeah, Doki Doki. I heard that you played that. Yeah, I've been seeing you making posts about it. I've got the game. I'm just too lazy to play it. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna play it. At least, just to me, I feel like everything's already been spoiled for me because I've watched playthroughs. So to me, I don't feel like I can bring anything new to the space. So I'm probably not gonna play it, at least on stream. It's definitely an interesting horror game, like the way that they portray the horror. God, I forget how good flight duration is. This is no. Fuck it. I'm gonna have to repair my elytra. That's gonna suck. I haven't had to repair my elytra on this server in a while. Cause like I don't normally use it. Excuse me. Because did I just fucking do it again? I don't normally use it because I don't have a lot of rockets and I don't want to. This is slightly embarrassing. Anyways, I don't have many rockets because there's not a great way to get rockets on this server. Some people grind them out, but I mean, I'm kind of lazy, too lazy to do that. So okay, where do we want to go next? Let's go. Let's go to this tower. But I think it's a nice little area. I think it's well done, but I don't think it's that scary. Like, it's a different type of horror. It makes you uneasy, but I wouldn't call it like scary, you know, like not in the traditional sense where it's like like yeah, like not like Phasmophobia. Like Phasmophobia, it's like dread. You feel some dread in Phasmophobia, and you feel like very anxious. I would say anxious is the word to use for that. But obviously, like, Phas can either be scary or not scary. It's definitely scarier on your own because we can goof off. No, I haven't really played a lot of horror games lately. I kind of want to. I haven't played a lot of Lethal Company. I want to play more Lethal Company again. It's been a minute. I want to get like the boys together, play some modded Lethal. Like maybe like instead of like goofy Lethal mods, more like horror related ones. Just because like I don't feel like I play enough Lethal that's like terrifying. There's another like Phasmophobia like game that I want to get called Demonologist, and it's basically Phasmophobia but on fucking steroids. Like, this game is supposedly like so much more terrifying than Phas, but I haven't played it. I want to, but I haven't. And yeah, I just haven't wanted to buy it yet. So God, I don't feel like digging out more Endstone, and honestly, I really don't feel like going for more of the towers right now. I think I'm gonna get a start on both of these towers, and then I'm gonna start placing Blackstone. And I'll do that for probably like 15-20 minutes, and then I'll probably end off because I do have stuff that I need to do. So I can just do this. I can just fly in, right? I can fly into this. Boy burst. Get all of this shit. This did not go as far as I thought it would, but fuck it. I'll probably go for this one here in a minute, but I'm not mining any more Endstone right now because that's so mind-numbing. Like I was mining some Endstone last night, and I didn't stream it. I thought about it, but I didn't. I mined like 40,000. Like most of the stuff here, I mined all of this out, and this is where we need to get the obsidian to, so that I can actually place the Blackstone. I'll probably start placing Blackstone like over there somewhere. Like I think I'll try and fill in like that section, stuff like that probably. That's probably what I'll do. I don't think I'm gonna do over here yet. This would be a good area to do, but again, I'm lazy and I'm tired, and I've been streaming for like 4 hours, 3-4 hours, so you know. But we're working pretty hard on this project, and I think it's gonna be a cool thing for the server. The admins kind of like our plan. We got approved, all of this kind of stuff, so. I mean, I've played Lethal a couple times since. I just haven't streamed it. I mean, I've not been streaming a lot lately. I almost feel like I was losing the passion to stream a little bit. And I still kind of feel that way, but I also feel like I might be too busy to stream, and that might be why I'm feeling some of the burnout. So I definitely want to play some more Lethal, or like Lethal clones. Like there's a few Lethal clones. There's like some games that I do want to play with the boys for the funny, but there's some that I just play like on my own. Like I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing some Marvel Rivals. I've been playing some Helldivers, and and I don't know if I want to stream them because I do kind of want to play some games just with the boys without having to worry about streaming them. And I know there's a lot of times where I'm just like not really worrying about live streaming. Like I'll live stream it and I just won't pay attention to the chat or whatnot just because I'm like, I mean, I don't really feel like, you know, streaming everything. And I think there would be some that are nice to stream. But, you know, there is a video, one of the 100 days that I've been working on. I'm thinking about scrapping the project. And I was pretty secretive about it when I first started it. And I'm going to be completely transparent about it now. When the creaking first came out, I watched the first Philza update video on it, right? The first snapshot, and he went to a flat world made of the logs and creaking hearts. And I'm like, that would be a banger 100 days video. And so I did it. And I actually, like, I made the whole video. And there were a couple of reasons why I felt like maybe it wouldn't be great to post it. Because, like, Mojang apparently patched like some glitch with like with the end islands where like you immediately die when going through the outer portal, like going in one of these, like you immediately fall in the void and die. And that happened to me. And like if I make the video, I'm gonna keep it completely uncut. But like I died. And it was a hardcore playthrough, and I continued playing. I respawned myself, did all of this, and that's the only time that I died during that playthrough. But like, I still died, so it feels cheaty a little bit. And I get that it's a glitch, but at the same time, like, you know. Secondly, it was the first week that the creaking was out. And things changed a bunch with it, and now the update's out. So I feel like it was a bit outdated. And then I also feel like, when I was working on like, what's it called? Jesus Christ, do we not have any? Okay, we do have Blackstone still. Is that all that we have? What the fuck? Where did it all go? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say /server temporals. But I also feel like the hype around the Garden Awakens is no longer there. So I almost don't feel like it's worth uploading. Because I haven't started the editing, I haven't done any of the scripting, and it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't know if it's going to be worth it to actually make this. And I had a great name for it. I was going to call it 100 Days in the Creaking Flats, and I like gave y'all guys teasers and all of these things, and I was like super secretive about the project, because I'm like, this is an idea that I don't think a lot of people are going to do. So I'll do it. And I don't feel like the video is worth uploading anymore. So I'm gonna ask y'all, what do y'all think I should do? Because I'm still working on like eventually doing the 100 Days Hexit 2, where I actually like fully play through the game and I make it to how I want the video to be. So I'm still gonna work on that eventually. But what about this one? What do you guys think? Do I just scrap it and say fuck it? Or do you think that I should actually like fully edit the video and redo all of that? I'm not gonna re-record this one. I don't feel like it's worth me re-recording all of that. I don't feel like my reactions would be as genuine. And another thing about the Creaking Flats is it felt very grindy. And And I know a lot of flat worlds feel grindy, but this one felt like especially grindy. So, I don't know. It's kind of whatever y'all think. And I'm thinking about making a poll, a community poll about it. But I don't know. I don't know. And I might not listen to the poll because I am very, very heavily considering just fully scrapping the project. But like at the same time, I do want my viewers to have some input on that. So it's kind of whatever y'all think, in all honesty. Yeah, a lot of people, like, the 100 days trend has kind of started to die out big time. And I still enjoy making 100 days stuff, which is why I still want to do it. It's a lot of work. But it also helps me get a lot better at storytelling and editing, which I can use in other videos. But it's just this specific one in particular that I don't think I want to continue it. And I'm worried that if I don't feel like continuing it and, like, I make the video, that I'm not going to have enough passion to make it a good video. Because I do want to bring, like, the best videos that I possibly can to my audience. And I know that doesn't say much because I don't make amazing videos. Like, I'm proud of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm very proud of what videos I've made. And I'm really happy with them. But I'm not saying I'm the best at making videos. Nowhere close. There are people that are much more talented at editing and storytelling and just all of these different things, and it just, they have a bit more personality for it. Like, I've got a decent personality for it, but right now I feel it's very difficult for me to portray that personality well. And I also feel almost a little trapped, because on a lot of streams, I act like an asshole. And I am a bit of an ass IRL. But I don't necessarily want to be. Like, I am trying to change myself for the better, and I want to be a little bit more wholesome. But I almost feel like I'm kind of stuck in a loop of being just kind of a dick, pretty much. Like, I act like an ass to my friends, I act like an ass just to everybody around me, and I feel like there's not really a place for it as much anymore. Like, I do want to be able to build better friendships that aren't built on, like, ripping on each other the entire time. But I also feel like whenever I meet somebody new and I'm with a friend, I'm always making fun of that friend because they're also making fun of me, and because, you know, it's humorous, things like that. So there's a lot, and that's another reason why I've been kind of on the outs about making videos, is because of stuff like that, where I feel like my personality isn't what I want it to be or what it should be. And it feels very complicated. Again, I don't want to quit doing this in the slightest. I enjoy this. But I definitely think it's very hard on me at times. Like, I have to balance a lot of other things. You know, I've got to balance, like I said, my classes, what little social life I have. I might have to be, like, going to the gym. I might have to be working. I might have a job soon. And it's gonna, you know, my job is gonna be taking up time. And YouTube, there's just not enough in it for me right now. Like, I don't make money from this, which, again, I don't really care about making money from it anymore. I gave up on that dream a long time ago. But, like, I don't make money from my stuff anymore at all. I've never made money from it. I don't know what I'm talking about. But, like, just stuff like that, you know. And it feels difficult. Like, I do feel like I'm not growing enough. Like, I do a lot less random things. Like, I still stream whenever I feel like it. Like, I stream just basically whenever I feel like it. And that's how it's been for a while. You know, part of the reason I haven't been talking as much is because I really haven't felt like there's been much to say. Like, if you know anything about me, if you knew me IRL, you'd know what was going on in my life, and you would know why it felt like there wasn't much to talk about. Because I really, for a while there, I wasn't really going outside. I wasn't really talking to anybody other than my roommates. It was not great, and it's still not great, and I'm trying to recover from that. But I basically didn't have a life. I needed to touch grass. And I just really wasn't until I started working, which y'all know about all of that. And I still want to be able to do funny, like cringe, and kind of stuff like that. But I just don't feel like I have the ability to do that as well anymore. Which kind of sucks. And I've noticed, like, there's people, and I know that people on when you're streaming, you know, people come in, they leave, they don't watch for a while, they come back, or they just stop watching. And I get that, but recently streaming has felt very dead, and it's, like, I try to stream and act like I've always got somebody watching. Excuse me. I always try to act like there's somebody watching. But that's hard. Like, knowing that nobody is coming to the streams. Like, knowing you stream for, like, when I did the 24-hour stream, I had some people come in. But in total, those 3 streams where I was live for 24 hours straight, that garnered me, like, maybe 100 views. Maybe. And that kind of sucks, because I put in a lot of work and a lot of energy and a lot of time into that stream. Only for it to not do well. And I get that people have lives. Again, don't get me wrong. I understand that people have lives. So I'm not, like, trying to harp on anybody for, like, missing streams or not coming in or whatever. It's just hard sometimes when you're just streaming and there's nobody there. Like, there's just nobody, you're not talking to anybody, and you're talking to yourself. That's why it's almost easier for me to stream when I have groups and, like, friends on, like, VC and all of this. Because I can bounce off of them much easier. That's why I was able to talk much more when, like, G was here or people like that. Just because, like, it gives me something to talk about. Especially during bits like this, where I'm just doing boring, mundane shit, like placing Blackstone. So, yeah, YouTube doesn't push my notifications really anymore because I live stream. Like, if I had a separate channel where I did live streams, and I thought about doing this. I thought about either turning this channel into a live stream only channel and having, like, a regular ass channel to post videos on, or, like, you know, somewhere that I can, just something like that, or, like, moving all streams, like, starting to do a different channel specifically for streams, and then making content on my main, either out of these streams, or kind of a mix, or even just regular videos. And I haven't, because I don't want to abandon this channel. I don't want to abandon my audience, but I'm also getting my notifications suppressed because I live stream. Because YouTube suppresses live stream notifications. Like, video notifications, they work to a point. Like, they don't always work, but they work. Live streams, not as much. And some people try to fix that with stuff like Discord, where there's servers like, hey, MDC9 is live. Like, I have that, or I used to. And I don't know. I don't want to force my friends to be in a stream with me. Like, they're not my property. They're not my employees. They're genuinely my friends. And I don't want to force them into a stream every time. You know, like, if I'm like, hey, this would be a fun stream, do you want to join me? Then yeah, but like, there are times where I don't want to force them to join a stream. So that's also kind of hard, and a lot of the time, they're busy, because we all have lives nowadays. Caden and Michael work. You know, Caden and Kyler are also going to classes. Ernst is going to classes. I'm going to class and I might be working. Josh is Josh. Honestly, he just doesn't do jack shit. But yeah, it's Josh. And it sucks. But I mean, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I've been working on this YouTube thing for a while. I've been on the platform for a while. I've seen how it's changed and evolved. And I don't love the direction that it's going on YouTube. But I do what I can to stay motivated and do all of these things. But yeah, it has felt hard. I enjoyed streaming while I was in Corpus Christi. I feel like that was a little bit of a renaissance for me, because I was really getting into it. Or like when I was back at my hometown, and like I had the lighting in the background, you know, those like red and blue lights, or I would change all the lighting, and I feel like that bit was almost a high point at streaming for me, between that and Corpus, because I was really having a lot of fun live streaming. Like, I was genuinely enjoying it so much. Like, I was having a lot of fun. I was doing new things. I felt like my quality had gone much higher. And it just... I don't know. I don't know if it's just, like, my mental health isn't great or anything, but it just... It feels off now. It feels lonely. It feels like I'm burnt out, but I'm not even burnt out because I haven't done much. So, like, and I'm glad that people are able to enjoy my old stuff, like the Slender streams, and I want to redo that eventually. I want to remake that. Because I feel like, especially with the new blocks, I could do so much better. Deadass. I think I could do better. I think I could make it larger. I don't think I even really need to make it larger, but I think I could. Or like the back rooms. I want to start that up again eventually. I've played on the world a couple times, and I think I've mentioned this. I've played on the world a few times lately, and just placed a few blocks. Like, I haven't done a lot on it. Like, I've placed a few blocks here and there, and I've had some ideas that I've kind of done. Like, I made a circle, a giant circle room, or I'm making it. I haven't finished it. I just laid it out. But I've done stuff like that on the world. I just haven't streamed it. I was pretty happy with all of those thumbnails, but I definitely need to figure out better ideas for the thumbnails, because there's only so many of those I can do for layer 1 before we move on, or layer 0 before we move to layer 1 of the back rooms. Oh, excuse me. But stuff like that, you know, like all of the different types of streams, like the Phasmophobia, like when I was in Corpus and like I was being goofy, like when I was that one stream where I tried to fight the Warden in Sky Wars, and I'm like screaming like a little bitch. I loved that, you know. Or like Phasmophobia when Caden, I got Caden killed essentially. That was fucking hilarious. I almost wish I could have streamed my first Helldivers experience, because that was really fun. I don't think I would stream my first Helldivers or Marvel Rivals experience, because that I was playing with people that I don't think would be safe for me to have on stream, just because of what they say, you know. Like, I have a couple of different limits. Like, some stuff, if it's too much, I'll put it on like my second channel, or like I'll something like that, right? Or but I'll have a second limit where I'm like, this absolutely cannot be put onto YouTube, and so I don't. And I feel like that first experience with Marvel Rivals was like that, and I think it can be fun. Playing with the boys, I think is pretty fun. I would definitely maybe stream that for a day. I don't think I'd make a giant series or stream it more than like once or twice, but I think it'd be pretty nice. I think they're good moments, and I'm glad that I captured those on camera because they're very fun memories to look back on. But I don't know, because it's definitely a lot. It's a lot to work on. It's a lot to just... streaming takes a lot out of you. Because, like, you know, you're talking for a long time. You're focused on, like, multiple things. Like, I'm focused on the chat. I'm focused on what I'm saying. I'm focused on what I'm playing. You know, things like that. And it's difficult to do that. It is very difficult, and it's very taxing. It is very mentally taxing to do that kind of stuff. It is very, very taxing to do that kind of stuff all at once. But you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. I do want to start streaming a little bit more again, but I also don't want to stay cooped up in my room. Like, I've been really thinking about trying to figure out how to do an IRL cooking stream where, like, I actually, like, make a cake or, like, make some scrambled eggs or something like that on stream. But I can't use my laptops because streaming from my laptops just doesn't fucking work. But I want to figure out how I can get my webcam all the way out there. Yeah, but I feel like you also turn the looking for Herobrine into every stream. Because, like, when you were playing Truly Survival, you were looking for it. Or, like, when you went into that one Star Wars world with me, you were looking for Herobrine. And it was always looking for Herobrine. I'm surprised you never tried to play, like, any of the From the Fog type stuff. I figured that would have been right up your alley. But, I mean, who knows? Time and place for everything. Yeah, I think for today, that is going to be everything, because I do have a class assignment to do. I have a test tomorrow that I've got to deal with. I should probably have dinner soon, and I've got to take a massive shit. So, and I also kind of have to run to Walmart. So I'll probably call it here. I definitely appreciate y'all letting me yap about all of that YouTube stuff for a little bit. But yeah, I'll like I said, I'll try and stream a little bit more, and I think I might try and stream a little bit more of this project, like resource gathering or just kind of building and doing this. But I also might just throw on music and do it. It all depends. But yeah, you know the drill, everybody. If you haven't been here before, do the things, the comment, the like, the subscribe, all of that bullshit. Give me watch time. Watch my other shit. Ring the bell if you sometimes want notifications, because YouTube doesn't like to give them to me. Feel free to share this with everybody you know and be like, hey, he's kind of cool. Not really, but like, watch him. But like stuff like that, you know. And if you have been here before, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. You know, people coming in, it's pretty chill. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna call it for today, and I will catch you guys in a little while.